live here on Saints Now, presented by Prize Picks. My name is Trizzy Trace Gerard. Preseason week 1 will be here before you know it. We're just a few days away. The New Orleans Saints play football this week. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it, and we got some big-time news to discuss here on the program. We're going to start off first by discussing Spencer Rattler trade rumors, whether or not the New Orleans Saints should keep the backup quarterback or they should deal him. We're going to talk about the trade value, why I think it makes sense, why I wouldn't do it. We're going to have a conversation around that. Jordyn Tyson, he has been a bright, shining star at Saints training camp, and as always, we're going to be doing a mailbag, so use hashtag Saints or send in a super chat if you would like to join the program. Friendly reminder, by the way, if you do want to send in a super chat, $5. We've got a pretty fun little deal we're doing. You get 2 raffle tickets for our preseason week 1 raffle that we're doing. We'll show you what that is here in a moment. But, yeah, you get 2 tickets for the price of 1 if you send in a $5 super chat. We're trying to see if we can get 10 people to get in on the raffle today. Here's what we're going to be raffling away. A Shough It shirt. If you haven't already, go and get yours. $5 equals 2 raffle tickets. You join the raffle today, 2 for the price of 1. That's what we like to do on Monday watch parties, or on Monday live shows ahead of watch parties. We like to have a little bit of fun, try to give you a little extra incentive to, 1, tune into the content, and 2, if you send a donation, then we try to help you out a little bit more. So if you're a real one tuning in today, we want to help you out. So $5, you get 2 tickets for the price of 1. It's our brand new t-shirts. 2 words for you, Saints fans. Shough it. Hell yeah. It's a great looking shirt. Great looking shirt right there. We're also going to talk about Terrion Arnold as well, because the New Orleans Saints are hosting him on a visit. So we're going to break that down, what you need to know here in a moment. We already put out a full video on the channel discussing everything you need to know, including the legal situation, the player itself from a football standpoint, everything that you should know. So just for what it's worth, if you haven't already, that is already out on the channel, but we can give you a quick little recap of everything that we know. So far, Terrion Arnold, he is visiting with the New Orleans Saints throughout his career. 91 tackles, 1 interception, 18 pass breakups. He's struggled a lot in coverage, but not really been the most consistent football player, and also has had an issue with some penalties. But Terrion Arnold is somebody who also last year missed 8 games, I believe it was, due to a shoulder injury. So for what it's worth, that's something that you also need to kind of keep in mind and pay attention to: the health, the off-field problems, the development of the player itself. So there's a lot of factors that go into this addition. Mike Garafolo was the first one to report it. The Seahawks and the Texans have also had him in for a visit. There is an expectation that he will have a market out there, and there are other teams that are going to be trying to keep tabs on the situation and see what he's got going on. For what it's worth, like I said, off-field problems with the arrest and stuff. He has an arraignment hearing before a judge in Tampa scheduled for August 13th, so we should know some more information here in the near future. Really quickly, let's just give you the information when it comes to the legal stuff. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to talk too much about it. I just want to give you the facts. Here is it from ESPN. Terrion Arnold, 23 years old, turned himself in on June 24th. The authorities accused him of orchestrating the abduction and beating of 3 men whom prosecutors believe he wrongly suspected of having stolen luxury goods and $100,000 in cash from him. According to prosecutors, the victims were abducted 3 days after cash and luxury items, including Rolex watches and Louis Vuitton bags, were reported stolen from Arnold at an Airbnb rental in the Tampa area. Prosecutors say that the 6 of Arnold's associates carried out the crime by holding, beating, and pistol whipping the victims, and that Arnold wasn't there at the time. The Lions selected Terrion Arnold in the first round of the 2024 draft out of Alabama. He was scheduled to start on the outside opposite of DJ Reed before he was released just a couple weeks ago from the team. He had 2 years and $4.8 million remaining on his rookie deal. Terrion Arnold, if he does sign with the New Orleans Saints, obviously it would be a reunion between him and Kool-Aid McKinstry. They played together at Alabama. They actually were a really good duo in Tuscaloosa. I think that it would be a fascinating addition to bring him in, to say the least. But again, like, there's a lot of extracurriculars that go into this with Terrion Arnold. I said it in our video. This isn't as simple as sign Terrion Arnold, your cornerback room is a lot better. Like, it's not that simple. Like, he isn't necessarily the best when it comes to coverage. He's been beat a lot. He isn't super consistent. He needs a lot of development, a lot of work, and obviously the Saints have found some success with that in Kool-Aid McKinstry, but, you know, that's something to take into account here. Now, would he be an upgrade over Isaac Yiadom, Rajon Wright, Martin Emerson? There's an argument to be made there. I don't think it would be a huge upgrade over Quincy Riley. I would like to see them compete if he is signed. Kool-Aid McKinstry obviously has some experience playing with Terrion Arnold back at Alabama, so that would be an interesting thing to see reignited, and that duo would be fun to see brought back together. But, we do know Rajon Wright. He left practice earlier in the week due to a minor injury. We don't necessarily know the severity of it, so I should just say an injury. Not necessarily know if Terrion Arnold is going to replace Rajon Wright or anything like that, but definitely think that he could provide some competition. I'll ask you, should the Saints sign Terrion Arnold? Give me a sign or a pass, and also make sure you vote in the live poll. I see 76%, 50 votes total, are saying that the Saints should sign Terrion Arnold. I actually am in the camp of I think we should pass on him. What do you think, Lopez? I want to hear your thoughts on this. Oh, yeah, you're good. Can we hear it? See here. Try to get.
Are we back?
Yep.
There we go.
We're back. So what do you think, Lopez? Should the Saints sign Terrion Arnold or pass on him? Finley says pass. I Love Football says sign. 52 votes, 76% are saying to go sign him.
I don't want to say I'm giving up on Terrion Arnold's NFL career, but do I want to inject that into the young locker room that I have right now?
Yeah, that's a really fair point. Chemistry, culture, cohesion, those are very big priorities for the New Orleans Saints right now. And I think the question you have to answer is he worth the headache? Is he worth trying to or potentially risking that culture? Is he worth the potential locker room problems that could potentially arise? I don't want to, do too much when it comes to speculating on his off-field stuff, but that's just not great. It's not. I'm just going to keep it real.
The one thing that, you could sell me on is throughout this whole process, Nick Saban wrote a whole, handwritten letter to the courtroom, or to the court, saying how much he respects Terrion Arnold and, the work ethic and, just the type of person he was back at Alabama.
Yeah.
I don't think Nick Saban is BSing about stuff like that.
Sure.
If he does clear his name here, then maybe things are a little bit more interesting because you have the continuity with Kool-Aid and Terrion Arnold. But I think with the legal stuff going on, I'm not touching him now.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that. August 13th is an arrangement hearing before a judge in Tampa. So we'll potentially learn a little bit more information then. But I think until then, I'm good.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing wrong with doing your due diligence. There's nothing wrong with doing some homework here, but I'm going to just say, if he's cleared, then let's revisit this conversation from a football standpoint. But even then, he hasn't
not
been
the best player.
amazing.
I'll give you that.
No. But, again, maybe, change the location and some a new coaching staff.
He has the upside of a former first rounder.
Yeah.
He's only, this is year 3 for him?
Yeah,
he still has so much ahead of him if you do develop him.
The other bonus is you don't have to trade for him. You just go sign him. So,
yeah.
That part is kind of maybe.
You don't lose anything.
Yeah. I mean, you did already get rid of Xavier Harris, so that makes me think, maybe they'll look at the talent, but, is it worth it? I think is the question.
I think it also depends on the severity of that Julian Blackmon injury that they're working out in training camp. I haven't heard anything new on that. I don't know if you have.
So I do know Julian Blackmon did return to practice on Sunday. So he got hurt Saturday, returned to practice Sunday. So from what I understand, things are going back in the right direction. But
Positive
that is still, damn it, you don't want
Julian miss all of last year too.
Exactly. I was going to say you don't want a guy who missed all of last year due to injury getting hurt in training camp. That wouldn't be ideal.
Yeah.
And I will say, if you do lose Julian Blackmon to an injury, I am in a little bit of a panic when it comes to.
Then it might be, hey, Terrion, what you up to?
Yeah.
You up?
Well, that's kind of the thing because, you could throw Jordan Howard in the mix. You could throw. Do you put Jonas Sanker back there and throw Jaden Price or Lorenzo Styles into the star? There's just a lot of shit you got to figure out. So Julian Blackmon is healthy from what I understand. He was back at practice, but that's definitely a situation to monitor. You know what is worth monitoring? Our homie John Scheffler. What up, Chef? What's up, fool? It's been a while. Chef, I hope you're having a wonderful day. It has been a while. I hope you're enjoying your summer. Football season is almost back, man. And you can almost taste it, right? You can almost taste the brewskis.
I woke up this morning and I was like, we have Saints football this week.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
I was like, it's Monday, but you know what makes it a little bit better? We are now working towards Saint football game day.
Exactly. Lopez, hear me out. If we get a $50 super chat, you want to do a little funnel with me?
I would be honored.
I think it's preseason week 1. We might as well start throwing down for some football. John Scheffler, I hope you heard that deal. Or if anyone wants to take advantage of the deal, $50 super chat. Not only will I give you a shit ton of tickets for our raffle on preseason week 1 on Saturday, I'll also do a beer bong with my guy, Loco Lopez. So let's throw it down. It's football season. Might as well have a little bit of fun. Scheffler also saying, oh man, Lopez is here. What's up?
Yeah, I'll be bouncing back and forth between Raiders and Saints. I know Chef is always bouncing back and forth too.
Oh yeah.
If you ain't got nothing going on later this week, I will be on Raiders and Saints watch parties if you want to come hang out.
It's going to be a good time. Lopez is kind of the party animal of the office. That's why they always put him on the live shows that, just like to throw down a little extra. So this guy's a hustler. He's a hard worker, and I'm very happy to get another season underway with my guy Loco Lopez. It'll be, and this year, the energy's good. Yeah. There's a lot of excitement going.
There were some bad times.
We were not loving the season last year. This year, it's gonna be way more fun. I'm already
Seahawks Saints. I remember.
We were like,
there were some dangerous thoughts going through my brain.
Yeah, can we just fast forward here, man? That was brutal. Week 3, it was already get me out of here. CTM. You know what? You're the first one to send in a $5 super chat. That means you get 2 raffle tickets, my friend.
Just a fun little question. Who had the worst start for the Saints? Book versus the Dolphins or Haener versus the Commanders?
Oh, dear God. Oh. Ian Book, I would say, because Spencer Rattler almost came back and won that game. So, Haener was bad, but the Saints still almost won that game. The Ian Book game was a disaster all 4 quarters.
There was no positive
4 quarters of bullshit, quite frankly. It was terrible. That's a great question. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
What has been the worst Saints game that you've watched in recent memory?
Oh, it's terrible, man. This was terrible. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, friendly reminder, if you want to be just like CTM, he's the first person to enter the 2026 NFL Watch Party Season Raffle. Congratulations to you, CTM. You know what? For that, I'm going to give you an extra ticket.
Hey,
because you're the first one, you get an extra one. That's pretty damn cool. That's an honor nobody can take away from you, homie. So when we go back and we're looking at this in week 17 or we're, in the NFC Championship, we say, who's the first super chat of the season? CTM.
Brain.
During the brain. All right, $5, by the way, just like CTM. You get 2 raffle, holy shit, 2 raffle tickets for our Shuck It shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have 2 words to say to a Falcons fan, it's pretty simple. Shuck it, baby! It's $5 super chat. You get 2 raffle tickets. Normally it's 1, but on Mondays, we go live all throughout the season. We might actually add another live show during the week ahead of watch parties, like a Thursday or something like that. But here's kind of how this works. On the weekly live shows, we always like to have a little extra fun, give a little extra incentive, if you will. So if you send in a $5 super chat, 2 tickets for the price of 1, we're raffling one of these bad boys away during preseason week 1. So if you would like to be the proud owner of a shirt, then I highly encourage you to send in a $5 super chat, or you could be like my boy John Scheffler. You son of a bitch. You crazy SOB. Uh-oh. Alrighty. Here's the deal. We're going to be throwing down. We're going to be having some drinks. Chef was the first one to pop it off. From here on out, $5, you get 2 tickets to the raffle. If you send in $10, you get 2 tickets, and I'll chug a beer for you. How's that sound? You get 2 tickets and a beer chug. $10. We'll have a good time. We'll make it 20 because I'll get pretty banged up. It is Maddie's birthday, by the way, so if you want to help me buy Maddie dinner tonight, send in a super chat. That'd be pretty helpful. Got to give my love to my brothers. John Scheffler, we love you. We're going to pop up your super chat momentarily. Lopez grabbing us some drinks, grabbing us some funnels to drink out of. So just bear with us for one moment. We're letting our software also update because it was kind of going a little bit slow. But, there is that. Peter giving me a who dat. If you're excited for Saints football, I want to hear from you. Give me a who dat in the comment section. And don't forget to drop a like on this live show. 61 people hanging out with us, 22 likes. Can we get to 30 likes so we can get 50% audience participation? That would be electric. Drop a like on this show if you haven't already. Raul is giving me a who dat. Finley giving me a who dat. Peter, if the Raiders can have fun, we can too. Look, here's the thing. Raider Nation throws down pretty damn hard. I also think that the Who Dat Nation likes to throw down pretty hard too. That's why I love hanging out with both the Raider Nation and the Who Dat Nation, because everyone likes to party. And these are probably the two fan bases that like to party more than anyone else. Ice cold Miller Latte. Do we have a trash can in here? Yes. I just was like, I know I'm going to forget to throw that away if I don't do it now. Ice cold Miller Latte to the dome, courtesy of my guy, John Scheffler. Bang! Shout out to you, John. I can't pass on a goddamn deal. Take it down. Let's get the party started. It's about that time for football season. There's no reason for Raider fans. I hate the Saints. You might hate us too because you got Derek Carr. That's so funny, man. Scheffler, we love you, bro. You're a chat sports legend. You're a Saints Now legend. You may hate the team, but I know that you're a fan of the channel, so that really means the world to me, brother. And the fact that you can put your hatred aside and have a little bit of fun with the boys, yeah, it just says a little bit about you, Sean. You're an absolute legend. All right, shall we take this down for Scheffler?
Might as well.
All right, everyone give John Scheffler a hoot at in the chat. We're going to put these down. 3, 2, 1, chug. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Ooh. Lopez, I have some bad news.
Ah, that's cold.
We might need a couple more beers.
Oh, God.
We might need a few more beers.
Dude, I'm tearing up because of how cold it was.
Yeah, Jesus. Me too. Oh, God. It hurts to breathe after, dude.
Yeah. Like, those are straight out of the fridge.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're also almost at $100 in Super Chats.
What kind of deals did you make while I was gone?
I said if anyone sends in a $20 Super Chat, you get extra tickets, and I'll chug a beer for them. Oh. So what I'm going to need here, Lopez. Oh, wait. I'm not going to need anything. Okay, I have a whole case of Happy Dads.
Yeah, we're actually out of Happy Dads.
No, we're not.
In the office
The office is out of Happy Dads, but Studio L is not, because Daniel Lee, he said, I don't hate the Saints. That was a mess. Oh, you're all good, brother. You're all good.
I actually think Saints fans and Raiders fans get along
pretty well.
He said, I
don't hate the Saints. You know, yeah.
Like aside from the Derek Carr thing, it's been a very similar time.
Similar color
You had
schemes.
the tuck rule. We had the
no call.
Yeah.
We both have black and insert Olympic medal color. Both fan bases love to frickin' rage. Both fan bases hate Roger Goodell.
We're like the same people.
We're pretty much the same.
Did we just become best friends?
Both host cities have gambling. Like, it's basically the same.
Did we just become best friends? Looking
what?
At your Raider Nation.
All right, John. All right, Raider Nation. What's your favorite dinosaur? Say it on 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Velociraptor. Okay. So, courtesy of Daniel Lee, we always keep one case of Happy Dad fruit punches in the studio.
Oh, those are the best ones.
Because, yeah, they're the best ones, and they all like to take them. And I want to hold on to the ones that Daniel gets for us. So, I protect this like it's my baby that I don't have yet. So,
because we got some bitches in the office.
Was that $10 for 2 more beer bongs? We got another beer bong coming at you because of AJ. What's going on, brother? Woo. How do we think Lil Papa Pump is going to do in the preseason and after the 6-game suspension? I'm a huge wrestling fan, big Scott Steiner fan. Get the big Papa Pumps in the chat. So I'm excited for Brock and to see what he can do. I think he'll be great. So for those of you who don't know, Brock Rechsteiner, Saints UDFA wide receiver, son of wrestling Hall of Famer Scott Steiner, a.k.a. Big Papa Pump. That's why we call Brock Lil Papa Pump. On top of that, his cousin is also Braun Breaker, kind of a cool little wrestling family lineage. He has been suspended for 6 games for violating the NFL/NFLPA performance enhancing policy, or substance policy. So essentially, it sounds like he basically took some sort of PED and now he's going to be suspended for 6 games. He was fighting an uphill battle as a receiver. It is worth noting he's eligible to still participate in practices and preseason games. The suspension starts on August 30th on roster cutdown days. So for what it's worth, he still could potentially go and compete and impress the Saints coaching staff and serve the suspension and have some sort of role. But I do think for him, he's fighting an uphill battle. I imagine, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if you know off the top of your head, he could serve that on the practice squad.
Yeah,
like you can be
Nick
on the practice
Underhill
squad.
Was talking about this, that he probably will be on the practice squad because he's ineligible. He's not going to be able to play. He's not taking up a roster spot.
Yeah.
So the Saints are getting 6 extra weeks to develop him.
Yeah. So
it's not the worst thing in the world.
It's really not. So you get to essentially you'll see the notification the Saints release Brock Rexsteiner because of roster cutdown day, and then they bring them back for the practice squad. So I could see how that being the case.
They might
here.
not even have to cut him though if he doesn't take
honestly,
up
they might not have
roster
to.
spot.
They might not
because
have
of
to.
suspension.
They might not have to. But things that stick out about Brock Rexsteiner, his size, his physicality, his athleticism, those are all things that are big wins for him. At training camp, he's had some good moments. He hasn't really been a shining star by any means, but it's not like he has stood out in a bad way either. So, I think he's kind of in the middle there. He's going to be somebody who goes and performs and tries to take over. AJ, I owe you a beer chug, and now Lopez does because Jake, the stoic, plays 247, sent in a 20. So what I said was you'd get extra raffle tickets, and then every 20, we also each would, or I would do a beer bong, and then you would do one, and then I would do one.
Yeah, the alternating thing. Yeah. I'm familiar with the game.
We go back and forth. All right, AJ, I'm going to give you your tickets, my friend. Okay, and then we'll get Jake up here, too. I'm going to do my chug momentarily. Let me get this foam out of this one.
Yeah, I dumped some foam. I won't lie. There we go. Shout out to Jake, the Stoic plays, saying,
I'm not getting it all. Can you hand me the trash can?
Oh, yep.
It's like, I'm going to be honest,
out.
drinking the foam, it's not good.
Yeah. I'm a beer guy.
I'm a Miller Lite guy, but I'm just going to keep it real. It's Chief.
This can't happen.
You can't be doing this. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. We haven't even gotten to the first segment yet. Hey, Lopez, let's just, because I know we have to do it, let's do a quick prize picks read here, because we cannot miss that.
Yeah, what lineup do you want to show?
Season long.
Okay. Okay,
Jake, we're going to show you a bit of little love here in one moment. Do you think this slowed offense in training camp is cause for concern? Who dat? Jake, I'll answer your question in a moment, but we do have to thank today's presenting sponsor, which is Prize Picks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win money while watching your favorite teams, your favorite players, or your favorite sports, then you got to download the Prize Picks app today. Plug in the promo code HMA. If you're a new user, play $5. You'll get $150 in promo funds if you win your lineup. It's such an easy app to use. Even a Falcons fan can do it. Just pick more or less on some player stats. Make your picks, and if you get your picks right, you win money. So if you want to project the more or less on receiving touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, passing yards, sacks, points per game for NBA, or you want to do home runs in a game for MLB, or you want to do matches in a tennis match. Like, there's so many possibilities to win money over on Prize Picks, so that's why you got to check it out today. Here's an example of how it works. I think that this is free money. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money and say that you'll end up cashing in, but I'm very, very confident in this lineup. Tyler Shough, passing touchdowns, taking the more on 20.5. Jordyn Tyson, receiving touchdowns, feels very, very low, kind of double dipping on two Saints players. Derek Stingley, 2.5 interceptions. LSU fans know how dangerous this guy is. We all know that he is an absolute freak. $10 to win 45. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that's probably going to make me some money. And you can do the same thing over on Prize Picks. Just download the app today. Plug in the promo code HMA. New users, you'll get $150 in promo funds if you play $5 and you win that lineup. Shout out to Prize Picks, where it's always good to be right. Click the link in the live chat, comments, and description of this video to get started today. All righty, let's go. Let's do it. Jake, let me make sure I put your tickets in here.
Jake gets his tickets, and I'm going to have to do Jake's beer.
Okay.
I'm tracking correctly in my head.
Yep. Jake, I got you in. John Scheffler. By the way, do you want those raffle tickets, John? Just let me know. If you want your raffle tickets, we'll make sure we load you up. It's for the Shuck It shirt. If you want to give them away, we can do those too. Or if you just want them to kind of go off into the ethos, that's fine as well. But it just let us know what you want to do. If you want those tickets, they're all yours. I just understand if you're like, nah, I'm good. So just let us know. No pressure either way. I just wanted to
Everyone
get some
needs
clarity.
a Tyler Shough shirt in their collection, though.
Exactly. I just wanted to get a little bit of clarity. And if you're a wrestling fan, it's kind of a fun one too. Oh God, Buddy Bear's here.
You know what the problem is? I think John Scheffler
no.
pointed out perfectly. He said this is what happens when the Raiders Report isn't online. We got Mitch out in Vegas So he's not live on his typical Mondays.
So we're coming to Fat Mitch.
Yeah. So they're like, who's the other?
So we're going
drunk
to
idiot in
Matt.
Chat Sports?
What did I called myself on Raiders Report the other day because the running joke is whenever I take over, I'm Fat Mitch. So I decided to go. I'm Mitchell Wren's 476 instead of Mitchell Wren's 365. I'm one number bigger across the board. Thought that was kind of funny. So yeah. I mean, Raider Nation, I really appreciate you guys for hanging out. Mount Raidermore showing up in a big way. If you guys want to throw the fuck down, let's do it. I'm ready to roll. It's my fiance's birthday, so catch a little bit of a buzz before dinner wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, just saying. I wouldn't hate it. And I don't think she would either.
Fat Mitch and Brown Chugs back at it.
And that's my producer, Nick Lopez.
Okay, no, if you check out the Raiders Report,
is that what they say?
Variations of chugs.
Is that what they say?
I've gotten brown chugs. I've gotten green card chugs. I've gotten.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
I'm just.
Careful, SpongeBob.
Just pass me the beer.
Okay. John Scheffler says, I'm good to give some away, but I want to raffle them. Okay. So what we got to do. What's up? Yes. H-N. Travis H-N, what's up? Producer legend Chip in the chat. What's up? It's going to be H-N is going to be the running back 1A. Kamara will be running back 1B. It'll be a little bit of a split, but I think Travis is going to get the majority of the run. And I think that it'll be a lot of 2 running back sets. So like it's kind of a confusing one, but like he'll get a lot of touches. Whether he's catching the ball or running it, I think they're going to utilize him like a lot as a pass catcher this year.
You getting those season-long picks in?
Or is this for fantasy? Did you take him? Are you gonna take Brian Brzee too? You should only draft Clemson players. That's a great idea.
Cade Klubnik,
I mean, they are a pipeline.
Board.
More of a pipeline, Saints fans. LSU or what? Disgusting. You have to take him. He hits it. The prophecy must be fulfilled because he'll be there next round. And you're going to want him anyway. I mean, just have some fun with it, dude. It's your boy. It's your boy. That's your boy. Jake, do you think the slowed offense in training camp is cause for concern? I don't. I think that at this point in training camp, and honestly training camp as a whole, it's very important, one, work out all the kinks. Try different stuff. Make mistakes. Like, that's important to do. It's also important to have good moments and stack good moments and make good plays so that way you can show that development. The offense, from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, is starting to put the pieces together a lot more efficiently. Jordyn Tyson standing out in a big way. We have a whole segment about how he's been dominating and been a shining star at training camp. We have a lot to talk about throughout the duration of this video that kind of prove this point, but I'm just going to say, as a whole, I think with the slowed down offense, of course, it can make you question what's going on, but also, like, part of it, you have to give some credit to the defense. Like, the fact that they continuously show up and make plays and regularly forcing turnovers, like, that to me is also pretty positive when you look at that side of the football. So I think it is fair to be concerned, but I'm not really going to put too much stock into it. So Jake, appreciate you. We got you in the raffle. John Scheffler said, I didn't mean I hate the Saints. What I meant was we both hate Derek Carr. Got it. I'm proud that the Raider Nation didn't care for, or I'm part of the Raider Nation that didn't care for him. He overstayed his welcome. I think.
See,
Saints,
Raider Nation's very split. You either have the I love Derek Carr or the I hate Derek Carr.
See, I also think it's funny. John Scheffler, Saints fans probably feel the exact same way. Derek Carr overstayed his welcome.
Yeah, you see, there's no I love Derek Carr in Saints fans.
You will not see. The only people that wore Saints jerseys and supported Derek Carr were the people who were, honestly, Fresno State fans.
The Carr family.
Yeah, basically they were Carr poolers.
Adjacent.
They're Carr poolers.
That's good.
That's a good one.
That's good.
I wish I would have thought about that whenever Carr was on the team because that would have been a really good.
We should re-sign him.
Damn it. Okay, hold on. Can we go back? Okay, let's build a time machine. We're going to build a time machine. We're going to go back and have all these good roasts.
Of course.
Okay. Glad we're on the same page. Glad, guys, y'all were part of history here. But John Scheffler, yeah, no, I'm totally with you. So I owe a chug, Lopez owes a chug, and then I owe another one. So
I need beer.
Oh, you need a brew. Yep, that would help. Hey, Lopez, you want to chug some air? I promise we're going to talk about some Saints news here in a moment, but people want to party, so that's what we're going to do for a moment. Friendly reminder, $5 gets you 2 raffle tickets to our Tyler Shough It shirts. We're doing a raffle during the preseason watch party here on Saturday. If you want to get extra tickets, you can get 2 for the price of 1 by sending a $5 super chat in. Or if you want to party it up and get extra tickets, send in a $20 super chat. I'll do a beer bong. Lopez will do one. We'll kind of go back and forth, and you get extra tickets. So it's a pretty fun way to have a little bit of a party ahead of preseason week 1. Shit, man, we're back. Football's here. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
Went down a lot easier than
the warm ones.
Miller Lite.
The warm ones. It's not even comparable.
No.
It's not even comparable. All right. I owe one more for John Scheffler, unless somebody sends in another 20, which would be, quite frankly, disastrous, but we can make that happen. Let's go and pour it up. Buddy Bear. What's up, brother?
Oh, Buddy Bear. Oh, dude, we have a bunch of Raiders fans in here. I see King Chav here now.
Hey, Buddy Bear, you know what's up. Let's go Golden Flashes. You know what the fuck is up.
Jesus.
What up, Trizzy? What up, Lopez? Still at work for another hour and a half. F Tom Fumble Brady. Hey, Saints fans, if you think Drew Brees is better than Tom Brady, give me a fucking hoot at in the chat right now.
Do you think the Saints would have beaten the Patriots in 2018? And
there's
a one answer.
No
there's
question about it. There is not a single doubt in my mind that the Saints would have smoked Tom Brady, that Tom Brady pack for months, dude. They would have literally boat raced them. It wouldn't have been a game. It would have been it would have been more of a blowout than this past year.
How would we have competed when they scored 9 points in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they would have won.
I don't know if we could have scored more than 9, guys.
Yeah, they scored 9 points against a worse defense.
I don't know, Jim.
That's I'm not going to get mad. But yeah, we would have won that game. We would have won that game without a doubt. And honestly, shame on Roger Goodell for robbing NFL fans across the world of Drew Brees versus Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Shame. What a disgrace. What a freaking disgrace.
Yeah, because they put on some master classes when
they played a regular season or even
when
in like
Brady moved on to the Bucks.
Oh my God, dude, it was electric. It was so fun.
But it's all right. We had young Jared Goff.
Yeah.
And Aaron Donald and Todd Gurley was still on that team, but was he good then?
Ow.
Is that good Gurley? No.
I remember the final score being like 9-6. Dude.
Oh, that Super Bowl
was disgusting.
Horrible.
It was disgusting. And honestly, good. That's how it should have been. It should have been a disastrous enough fucking.
You deserved ass, and that's what you got.
That's what you got. Alrighty, I'm gonna put this one down. This one's for Scheffler, right?
Yes.
Alrighty, last chance for $20. But until we get into the segment, then we'll run the deal back. Cheers to y'all.
You know what this is getting me hyped up for? Saturday. If we are this many beers deep on a random Monday, Saturday's preseason game could be really fun. It's gotten to that point of the stream.
We got our horse.
The horse is out.
We got our pet horse. We still haven't named him. Did we ever name him?
I don't think so.
We have to $100 super chat. You get to name the class pet,
unless you pick Derek Carr or anything car related.
Anything car related will not be tolerated.
He then gets thrown off the balcony here.
Yeah, we'll put it in a Chipotle bowl and send it into into a ravine. We'll kick it into a ravine. Alrighty, let's get into some football talk. People want to know what's going on with the latest Saints news and rumors, so we're gonna tell them. This has been fun so far. Friendly reminder though. $5 super chat. You see it at the bottom of your screen. You get 2 preseason raffle tickets. We are going to be giving away some of John Scheffler's. So if you send in a $5 super chat for the next few minutes, it'll be 3. Here, I'm going to set a timer. I'm going to set a 5-minute timer. Let's get rid of all John Scheffler's super chats. $5, you get an extra ticket per courtesy of John Scheffler. We got a few to give away. So $5 for 5 minutes, you get extra tickets. So not just 2, you get 3 for the price of 1 now. So, load her up. Load her up. All right, we'll do a quick 5 minutes. If anyone wants one, and then we'll get into the Saints news and updates that you guys want to know, because that is important, and I want to make sure that we're all informed too. Whoop!
I want to talk about my king, Jordyn Tyson.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. $5 super chat. In the next 5 minutes, you get an extra ticket. Let me know if you want one by sending in a $5 super chat. We're giving away one of these shirts during the preseason watch party on Saturday. Normally, it's 2 for the price of 1 on Mondays, but John Scheffler wants to give away some of his tickets, so we're going to give you the opportunity to get some of those. You get an extra one if you send in a $5 super chat. So 3 for the price of 1 instead of 2 for the price of 1.
You ain't got to hold the phone up no more. Got you a timer.
Thank you.
Your arm get tired.
Thank you.
My
arm was getting tired. Been hitting the gym too much, bro. It is what it is. Why? King Shough, why is Lopez on Saints instead of Raiders report? Well, actually, I am normally Lopez's. I was originally Lopez's main channel. But then Mitch, he's been needing a little extra help, so Lopez has been helping out over there too. Lopez is a jack of all trades, if you will, and the biggest trade that he's a jack of is an ass. And so he just kind of bumps around to all of the fun live shows that we got. So today he's with his hometown team, the New Orleans Saints Now by Chad Sports, presented by Prize Picks. Also, friendly reminder, Jake, you're getting an extra ticket.
Jake's taking advantage.
Jake's taking advantage. You get 3 tickets. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Jake, you just got some extra tickets, brother. Congratulations. Finley says Lopez.
What the fuck does that mean?
Lopez is like my high school girlfriend. Finley, what exactly does that mean?
I need you to elaborate on that one.
Finley,
what the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
We're going to need a little bit of information here, brother. We're going to need some information. And also, another reminder, if you get sent in 20, then Lopez now has to do a beer bong. It's Lopez's turn to do a beer bong for $20.
Mike, don't ever say those words about me. I will never do a Falcons live stream. I promise you that.
When I was in high school, jackass. Yes. Because I called you a jackass.
Okay, my bad.
I said you were a jack of all trades, but the biggest trade is the ass. And because I was calling you a jackass.
Finley said, "Bro, just bouncing around." Hell yeah.
I wonder if he's talking about me or you. I bet it's me. I do be kind of swaying and bouncing around. Saints are going to win the division. I totally agree. If you agree with me, hit the thumbs up icon. Drop a like on this live stream if you think the Saints are going to win the division. I think it's a lock that they're going to win it. 38 likes, 57 watching. We're having a party. Jake, shout out to you. You got 3 extra raffle tickets, my friend.
If someone does want to send in that last 20 before
one more
this timer runs out.
One more?
I do find I produce a little bit better with a couple beers in me.
Yeah, the pressure.
Do we need one more in
You don't think about the pressure. You just think about execution. That's you
It
tunnel
makes
vision.
me lock in a little bit more.
Exactly. The moment becomes a little less bright whenever you have a little bit of a buzz. Lopez, $20. I need to get him a drink. Somebody help me out. Get my homie a drink here. Or you can help me pay for dinner with Maddie tonight for her birthday. Just let me know which one you want.
Or all of the above.
Or Porque no los dos. Jake, appreciate you, brother. We got you in on the raffle. So far, we have 3 people, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. About 20 tickets. John, I know only one person took a ticket. We'll do some more in a little bit. We'll talk some ball, and then we'll offer it up again, see if anybody wants an opportunity to take advantage of tickets.
Oh, wait. I finally got Finley's thing.
What?
Just like he said, Lopez is like part of the team. I got it now.
Oh!
So he just called me a whore. That's nice.
That makes sense. He's the village bicycle. Everyone's taking a ride. All righty. The time to buy a raffle ticket for cheap has passed. So now it's back down to 2 tickets.
If it gets a little rowdy later on in the
we could do another. We could do another one. We're at $128 right now. If we get to $150, we'll open it back up. How does that sound? We get to $150. We open up the tickets for John Scheffler's raffles again, right?
Sounds great.
Okay, so about We're at 128, so $25, and we're across the, not even full 25, but you get my drift. Somebody sent in a 20, somebody sent in a 5. We're there, and we'll keep this party going, and we'll give you guys a few more raffle tickets. By the way, we are 3 $5 super chats or more away from hitting our goal in the next 24 minutes. That would be huge if you would like to help us do that. We'd really appreciate it. Let's start this video off by talking about some Spencer Rattler trade buzz, because I do think that this is a conversation that's worth having. I want to keep him, but
dude, it's hot as balls in the studio.
I know, man.
Jesus,
this is tough. I'm gonna crack the door.
It is toasty in here.
We just gotta get a little bit of a drift in here. It is.
It is
hot.
warm.
So for those who don't know, we work in a sweatshop. And by a sweatshop, I mean our building, the AC doesn't work right now. And that's why I'm redder than a tomato. All right. John Scheffler, we have some more tickets of yours to give away. If we get to $150, we can do that. We need about $23 to make that happen. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's talk about Spencer Rattler trade buzz on the program. My name is Trizzy Lopez. Whenever you're ready, my friend, let's get this party started. Yep. Should the New Orleans Saints trade backup quarterback Spencer Rattler? We're going to have a conversation about this topic on this episode of Saints Now, presented by Prize Picks. But I want to hear from you, Who Dat Nation. Tight trade or tight keep down in the comments section. It's time for you to put your general manager caps on. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Saints Now by Chat Sports. I'm going to have a conversation about potentially trading Spencer Rattler. And obviously, these trade rumors have come and gone over some time. But as Nick Underhill pointed out, he's been leveling up. And some teams should make a call. At training camp, he has been a big-time standout player. He has had a great training camp thus far. And I personally believe that if the Saints were to make a trade to get rid of a player, Spencer Rattler actually could be one of the best options that another team could potentially be interested in. Now, I do think that he's had a really, really good training camp thus far. You've seen so many highlight reel plays that he has made throughout the entirety of training camp, about 9-10 days into this thing. He's definitely shown clear development, and he's absolutely been a standout player. He's been hooking it up with Barion Brown on so many deep passes, so many beautifully layered passes. Like, this guy absolutely looks better going into the season as he did in his rookie and sophomore campaigns. But why are we talking about the trade buzz? Well, he has 2 years left on his contract, and I personally believe that there are always teams looking to improve their quarterback situation, especially at this point in the offseason when you're getting into preseason and you're kind of getting through training camp. You have a little bit of an evaluation of, maybe I like what I got, maybe I don't like what I got. But Spencer Rattler specifically for the Saints, he's been winning the quarterback 2 battle at training camp. He's been really, really impressive. In a room that has Shough, Rattler, Zach Wilson, and Hunter Dekkers, he absolutely looks like the QB2, and he's been a big-time standout player, and I want to make it abundantly clear, there is no way he's taking over as the starter for the New Orleans Saints. This is Tyler Shough's offense. Let me make that abundantly clear. But let's go back in time and just kind of look at his past 2 seasons, 2024 and in 2025. Excuse me. He just hasn't been incredible. He hasn't been a liability. You have to give him a lot of credit. Despite being sacked 22 times and fumbling it 5 times in his rookie season, and being sacked 18 times and fumbling 4 times in 2025, he absolutely kept the team competitive. But the big difference between Spencer Rattler versus Tyler Shough is that Shough was able to go and get those wins, whereas Spencer Rattler kept you in the competition and kept you in the fight to go and get those wins. And obviously, the competition that they played and the resources available to them were different, but ultimately, I personally believe that Spencer Rattler is a really, really good quarterback too. In fact, I think he can be a great QB2. I don't think that he should be a starter for the New Orleans Saints. Could he go start elsewhere? Maybe. But I don't think that there are 32 backup quarterbacks better than Spencer Rattler. I actually think he might be one of the best backup quarterbacks in the NFL. And I just bring this all up because I want to clarify this is Tyler Shough's team. Like, of course, Spencer Rattler looks awesome. Like, that's really, really good information. But this offense is tailor-made to fit around Tyler Shough. And I do have confidence that if Spencer Rattler were to be thrown into the mix because of an injury or because something happened, I have confidence that he can run this offense efficiently. But I do think that this is Tyler Shough's team. And I think that Spencer Rattler at this point, right now, he is a QB2. And that's totally okay because there's real value in having a good backup quarterback. I mean, teams that have quality backup quarterbacks are in a really, really good position because if injuries settle in or if something happens or, you got to take a snap off for whatever reason, you still need to be able to run the offense. You still need to be able to move the football and score points. And of course, Spencer Rattler only has one career win, but he has a win. And he has a lot of games that he almost won. So I think for Spencer Rattler, the big picture for him is just finishing those games, finishing the drives, completing the assignment. And I think that a trade market could potentially develop if teams have injuries or if they're unhappy with their quarterback situation. And that's something that very well could happen as we get into the preseason and as training camps continue to progress and joint practices start happening. Absolutely, you should be on the lookout when it comes to potentially trading Spencer Rattler. And I'm going to talk about some destinations and, ultimately whether or not I believe the Saints should trade Spencer Rattler here in just one moment. But we wouldn't be able to do today's show if it weren't for our friends over at PrizePicks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a new user, you better download the PrizePicks app today and plug in that promo code HMA. When you do, you play $5, you get $150 in promo funds if you win that lineup. You can put your ball knowledge to the test over on PrizePicks. If you're watching football, basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, tennis, esports, racing, lacrosse, darts, cricket, women's sports, like gaming, like the possibilities are endless over on PrizePicks to go win some money. So make sure you click the link in the comments or description of this video to download the app today. How it works, it's so easy. Even a Falcons fan could do it. Just pick more or less on a few player stats. And if you get your picks right, you win money. College football is about to get underway. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win some money while watching the LSU Tigers, the Texas Longhorns, the Arkansas Razorbacks like me and my friends, then you should check out PrizePicks as well. Season-long projections are available. I put $5 down on this lineup to win $30, and you can do the same if you download the PrizePicks app today. When you do, because I know you will, use that promo code HMA. When you play $5, you'll get $150 in bonus lineups if you win that lineup. Shout out to PrizePicks, where it's always good to be right. Click the link in the comments or description of this video to get started today. Now, I want to make one thing abundantly clear. I want to leave no room for confusion. Let me make this clear. I don't want to trade Spencer Rattler. I would prefer to keep him and retain one of the better quarterback twos in the National Football League. I prefer to hold on to a quality player that can run the offense and be a very effective piece for not just the development of the Saints offense, but Tyler Shough as well. I think that Spencer Rattler absolutely can pour into Tyler Shough, and Tyler Shough can pour into Spencer Rattler. They have a really, really interesting situation in New Orleans, and they're all trying to get better. They're all competing, but they all have their visions on the same end goal, which is at the end of the day, hoisting a Lombardi trophy. And if you were to trade Spencer Rattler, I'm going to say you shouldn't expect anything outrageous in return. I just truly don't believe that Spencer Rattler is going to draw you a day 2 pick. I think you're going to get a day 3 pick. You should expect a 5th. At best, a 4th. Like, I wouldn't really expect anything outrageous in return. What could drive the price up? Quarterback needy teams getting desperate. Injury settling in. You got to trade something. An off-field issue pops up. Like, that absolutely could create a big need for a team. And, when teams get needy and they get desperate, they may be more willing to pay a little bit more of a premium. What drives the price down? He only has one win. A lot of teams are, of course, looking to improve their quarterback room, but you'd have to learn and grow and develop this player. One big pro of Spencer Rattler is that he still has a couple years left on his rookie contract, so a team would be able to have the ability to work with him for very, very cheap and develop him. And whether they want him to be a bridge quarterback, a starting quarterback that they potentially try to develop for the future, or if they just want him to be a high-level backup, and bring in some competition, I think there are teams out there that could use his services. I don't think it's limited to just these 5 teams. And honestly, I think that this list will change as we get closer and closer to week 1. But this conversation, I hate to break it to you, isn't going to end once we get to week 1. Like, the trade deadline is still something that you should keep an eye on, because for the same reasons a team might need a quarterback in the preseason or in training camp, it still applies all the way up to the deadline. Arizona Cardinals, maybe he goes back to his hometown team, the New York Jets, Pittsburgh Steelers, Dallas Cowboys, Indianapolis Colts, just to name a few squads that could potentially go and make a trade for a quarterback. Some of these teams don't have a great backup quarterback situation. Some of these teams don't necessarily have a great starting quarterback situation. Some of these teams could use a little bit of competition. Some of these teams could use an insurance policy. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying that the Saints are better off trading him away unless you really get an offer you can't refuse, because I do believe that Spencer Rattler is one of the best quarterback 2s in the National Football League. I think about the list, there is definitely a few good ones out there, but Spencer Rattler absolutely is in that mix. He's young, he's talented, he's cheap, he has a hell of an arm, he's definitely displayed a lot of maturity and growth, both as a football player and as a human being. And I think that if in a pinch, Spencer Rattler could run the offense. I trust him to handle business if Tyler Shough gets hurt or if something crazy happens. Extenuating circumstances pop up all the time. And if something like that does pop up, I have full confidence that Spencer Rattler, with the supporting cast that New Orleans now has, could run the show. You got so many wide receivers that you can throw the ball to. An improved offensive line, a much, much better rushing attack, a ton of tight end help, and a play caller in Kellen Moore, who is in his sophomore season with a little bit of growth and a little bit of extra development compared to last year where we are now in the season. So I think that if Spencer Rattler were to get traded, I would understand why. But for me personally, I think New Orleans is better off keeping him in the mix, having him be that high-level backup 2, because also I don't think there's anything wrong with having a cohesive squad of a starting and a backup quarterback. I think that is very, very valuable. And plus, I'm a Spencer Rattler fan. I don't think he's better than Tyler Shough, but I'm a big fan of Rat. Now let me know who should be the QB2, Rattler, Wilson, or Hunter Dekkers. Share your thoughts down in the comment section. Type their initials down below, and I want to hear from you, Saints fans. It's your turn to play Kellen Moore. Spencer Rattler, Zach Wilson, Hunter Dekkers, who's going to be the QB2. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us here on this episode of Saints Now by Chat Sports. We talked about Spencer Rattler trade rumors, and I don't necessarily want to get rid of him, but this conversation ain't going anywhere anytime soon. So make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. That way you can stay in the know around all things black and gold. My name is Trizzy. Y'all stay golden, and we'll see you next time. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, preseason mailbag. What's up? Use hashtag Saints or Super Chat if you want to get on the program. Just need the fucking air to work. Sweating like a whore in church right now, dude.
Oh, my God.
Dude, it's freaking ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
This shit hot. It's hot in here.
It's ridiculous. All right, a lot of people saying don't trade Spencer Rattler, keep him around as the QB2. I agree with y'all. I want to keep Spencer Rattler. All righty. Lopez, let's do 2 minutes on the clock. $5 for a Tyler Shough Shuck It shirt. You don't get 2 tickets, you get 3. Well, we didn't get to 150. Do we run the deal anyway?
It's up to you. Do you want to be known as the Saints football preseason Grinch, or?
No, I do not want to be the Grinch. All right. $5 super chat for the next 2 minutes. Yeah, that's what we'll do, because if we didn't get to 125, we'll do a shorter clock. For the next 2 minutes, $5 super chat doesn't get you just 2 tickets. It gets you 3 preseason raffle tickets. What are we giving away? A Shuck It t-shirt. If you would like to get one, then you can send in a $5 super chat. You get not just 2, but 3 tickets. So 3 for the price of 1. Normally it's 2 for the price of 1. But now it's a little extra deal thanks to our friend John Scheffler. We'll set a timer for 2 minutes. If you would like to get on the program, feel free to send in a super chat. Here it is in 3, 2, 1. Start the clock. All righty, 2 minutes.
We did get one super chat already.
345
No.
SWA.
No. We're not going to do that.
Is he bad?
Damian Ramos.
Is he bad?
He has like the all-time leading scorer for an LSU player. He was about 50-50. You didn't know what you were getting from him on any given kicking day. Stay away from the Saints. We already have enough problems. Charlie Smith, we don't know what he is. Tanner Brown, we have no idea what he is. Yeah. I don't need another question mark in the kicking room.
Look, so field goal percentage last year, 82.8. 2024, 79.3. Look, I'm sorry.
Stay far away.
I want my kicker at 85% or higher.
Yeah.
In college. That's not me asking for a lot. I get that there are tough moments and you're going to miss them. Like, I'm not going to say you need a 100% kicker.
No. 3, 4, 5. I see where you're coming from. We have those purple and gold shaded glasses on. Let's take those off for this. Damian Ramos is not the answer in the Saints kicking room. Please stay far, far away. I appreciate the $2 super chat. We all do. And we hope that you love the show, but that one ain't it.
Yeah, we ain't doing
that. That one ain't it.
We ain't doing that. Yeah, the kicker competition hasn't been amazing. There's not a lot of reason for confidence in either one. It's pretty close, but it's also not like either one of them has been amazing or they've both been amazing. It's been like they've both been kind of okay. So, I will say that doesn't necessarily give me the confidence that I need. And I don't think the solve is by getting a kicker who doesn't make 80% of his kicks. I don't think that's the solution to it. That's just me, though. If we go and get them, then we go and get them. 10 seconds left to get an extra raffle ticket for a $5 super chat. 10 seconds left. If you would like to get an extra raffle ticket courtesy of John Scheffler, send in a $5 super chat. I'll extend it just for a few seconds. We'll let the extra time roll like it's the World Cup. I won't tell you how much extra time you get, but you get a few.
Yep. $20 super chat, get you super ticket, or get you tickets plus a beer bong.
Yep. It's Lopez's turn to do a beer bong, by the way.
It is. It's
Lopez's turn to do a beer bong. There it is.
Hey, 3, 4, 5.
Brandon getting back. 3. That's why we always do an extra time, because helps people get in if they miss it, if they're watching on a delay. We'll give you about another 90 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Another minute and a half.
Strike while the iron's hot, guys.
Strike while the iron's hot. This is your chance. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want your opportunity to get an extra raffle ticket for no extra charge, $5. You don't just get 2 tickets, you get 3. On game day, don't tell me I didn't warn you. On game day, the price goes up to 5 tickets for one, or $5 for 1 ticket. Right now, it's $5 for 3 tickets. Yeah. I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah. Speaking of game day, if you don't have any plans for Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Time, we will be live starting at 2 for Saints Jaguars.
Yes.
So hit the sub button. Come join us. We are live for every game in the preseason, the regular season, the postseason, the Super Bowl once the Saints are in it.
Yep.
The celebration after the fact.
No doubt.
We'll be live.
We'll have a pregame tailgate. We'll have all 4 quarters of coverage for you. We'll have a postgame party because we know the Saints are going to win, and we're going to have a good time doing it. So make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications if you haven't already. We greatly would appreciate you. You're not just subscribing to a YouTube channel, by the way. You're joining the Golden Gang, which is the #1 family on YouTube. That's a group of Saints fans. So if you want to do it, it's time to do it. Brandon saying it's time to release Kendre Miller. 10 seconds left, by the way. If you want to get in for 1 free extra raffle ticket, only 2 people have so far taken advantage of this deal. Jake and Brandon. Those are the only 2 people.
Jake and Brandon are smart.
Those are the only 2 people who are smart with their money.
They're smart. They're smart individuals.
All righty. That's going to do it for the segment 2 shot clock. Brandon, it's time to release Kendre Miller. I'm willing to give him one more chance. The talent there, and I'm such an idiot for saying this because I know it's not going to work out anyway. He has such undeniable talent. He is a very good football player. As long as he can stay healthy, I think that there's a role and a spot for him. But shoot, man, him not being healthy doesn't help his case whatsoever. And for an injury-prone player, the best ability is availability, and he ain't available right now with a back injury. So that's not the most settling thing in the whole wide world, if you ask me. But I'm willing to give him one more chance. But, if he can't, like that's right now. In a week, if we get through the first joint practice, he hasn't done anything, he didn't participate in preseason week 1, I'm sorry. It's time to go. Like,
figure it out.
That's when exactly.
Right.
You either want to be on the field or you don't. Are you hurt or are you injured? And I don't know if there's – I don't want to say and speculate that he's faking anything because that's not it at all. But to an extent, like, I get
it's a common factor at this point.
Freak accidents happen.
This is a common occurrence.
Get on the field. Get on the field. I don't know what else to say. Get on the field and we'll stop talking about
this thing, it's the other. If it's not your hamstring, it's your back. If it's not your back, it's your knee. If it's not your knee, it's your ankle.
It's your ankle, and it's your toe, and then it's your dreads are too tight, and you fucking got a paper cut. Like, don't care, man. Like, get on the fucking field and go score touchdowns.
Like, we want him to be good. There's been times, like, we saw the potential last year.
Yeah. I'm such a big Kendre Miller guy, but, like, dude, you just cannot get going like this. Willing to give it one more chance, but after a while, you got to just cut bait.
And Brandon, you're right. Like you just commented, it's every other week. It seems like Kendre is always on the injury report.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree at all. It's annoying. All righty. Let's get into the second segment here on Saints Now Live here on YouTube. 36 people watching right now, 45 likes. We really appreciate every one of you for hitting the thumbs up icon. If you haven't already, make sure you do that. And after you drop a like, subscribe to the channel as well. You're already down there, so might as well. $135 in donations. We get $250. We could have a little bit of a party, maybe. Who knows?
Party.
It's a party. It's a party.
I like party.
A party. Hey.
I like parties. I like turtles.
It's like, Kendre, can you stay healthy, please? Yeah, I'm with you. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. That's his theme song for Mad Drummer.
That's his injury report.
That's hilarious.
That's his injury report.
That is so damn funny. I'm actually might make an edit of that. Like Kendre Miller, like injury compilation. Head, shoulder, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. That would be so fun.
Have you ever seen like the NBA guys, like when they win a ring and it's like, I know Kobe was the guy that started it, and like Nike made like a t-shirt with like an x-ray of his hand on it.
Yes.
And it was like broken finger, dislocated thumb.
I know exactly.
We just do that with Kendre Miller.
It's Kendre Miller.
It's everywhere.
Yep. I'm a Kendre guy, but dude's got to be healthy, man.
I'm a Kendre guy.
It's frustrating to say the least. All righty, let's get to the second segment. The Drew Brees Hall of Fame edit was cold. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was emotional to go back and watch that a bunch of times. All righty. If you don't know what I'm talking about, follow me on social media. You'll see a Drew Brees video. I'll put the links to my socials.
You may tear up.
I literally cried grown man tears when I went back and watched it this morning. I just put my social media links in the chat. All righty. Lopez, whenever you're ready, let's get into segment number 2. Jordyn Tyson's been a shining star at training camp. Yeah. Rookie wide receiver Jordyn Tyson has been a shining star at training camp for New Orleans, and we're going to tell you what you need to know on this episode of Saints Now presented by Prize Picks. My name is Trizzy Trace. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here for just a little bit. We got to talk about number 0. He has let me restart. I just want to run it back, Turbo. You get to see how bad I am at my job. All righty. Lopez, you ready? That's embarrassing. Run it back. Jordyn Tyson has been a shining star at Saints training camp. The rookie wide receiver continues to be a freak of nature. You're watching Saints Now presented by Prize Picks. My name is Trizzy Trace. Thank you so much for hanging out with us in this video. I cannot wait to see number 0 get on the field for the New Orleans Saints because he has been dominating at training camp. He has really started to emerge and separate himself as one of the elite wide receivers that New Orleans has on its roster, and he just continues to get better and better and better every single time the Saints take the practice field in Metairie. He's developing really, really strong chemistry with Tyler Shough. He's been healthy. He's been available, and I think that those are the 3 things that are the most important for Jordyn Tyson at this point ahead of his rookie debut. Against the Detroit Lions, they obviously are going to rely on Jordyn Tyson a lot, especially early on. And as the season progresses, I expect that to only increase. But he has been really, really good at training camp. And at the beginning, there was this chatter about a play where he was off, sync with, or he wasn't in sync with Tyler Shough didn't do the right thing on a choice route, ended up getting picked off, but they have addressed it. They've fixed it. It hasn't been much of a problem. His route running ability is absolutely disgusting, has really, really strong hands, and for his size, he's moving like nobody's business, gliding across the field. Like, I'm telling you right now, this guy is going to be special. And for what it's worth, he's actually been also getting some work in punt return drills too, so that's kind of interesting if you ask me. Jordyn Tyson, for what it's worth, has primarily been operating in the slot for the New Orleans Saints offense, but Kellen Moore has not shied away from saying, yeah, we've been working a lot with him here, but we're also going to be working on getting him to the outside as well, so that way he can impact the game from a variety of different ways. Exactly what Kellen Moore said is about to be on your screen right now. He's got a unique skill set in the way that he attacks a player. He's got some of that natural basketball wiggle to him. I think he's doing a lot of good things. As we've kept him mostly inside, we'll bring him outside and we'll continue to build these guys as we go. That's the one thing you've got to be conscious of with these young guys. Developing them and continuing to work with them as they go is really, really important. And I think that the fact that Jordyn Tyson has been getting more work on the inside and not as much work on the outside, maybe you can look at that and say, well, he's going to operate mostly in the slot. And I think that'd be fair to say. But I also think it's just because they're trying to, acclimate him and get him grown into this role where he can impact the offense from a variety of different ways. We know that his skill set is second to none in the rookie draft class. He is a freak of nature. His strengths are so strong. His weaknesses, there's really not a lot to talk about other than the availability and the injury history. But Jordyn Tyson, I do believe, is going to be very, very impactful early in his career, as well as for the foreseeable future. He's going to be dominant. The New Orleans Saints have such a bright future with young stars including Tyler Shough, Jordyn Tyson, and Barion Brown as well. You gotta also consider Chris Olave, who isn't very old either, just got a really, really big payday, but he's still somebody who can make a huge impact on the New Orleans Saints offense for years to come. The Saints offense has completely been overhauled, and Kellen Moore has done such a good job of improving the talent, adding in dynamic weapons, and guys who can do a variety of different things. I'm a big fan of number 6. I think Tyler Shough is going to be electric for the New Orleans Saints. He's going to do a lot of awesome things. I just don't see a world where he takes a step back. And with the addition of Jordyn Tyson, the addition of Travis Etienne, the addition of Barion Brown, Bryce Lance, you have Juwan Johnson, you brought in Oscar Delp, you got Noah Fant. You got so much talent in that room to support Tyler Shough. And Jordyn Tyson is absolutely going to be a huge part of that. I just cannot wait to see what he does for the New Orleans Saints. Jordyn Tyson and Tyler Shough, you better get used to it, because 6-0 for 6 is going to be something you hear a lot for the foreseeable future. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to continue this conversation, but first we have to tell you about our friends over at PrizePicks. If you want to make some money while watching the New Orleans Saints play this season, then I highly encourage you to download PrizePicks today. New users, if you plug in the promo code HMA, when you play $5, you get $150 in promo funds if you win that lineup. PrizePicks is the best ways to test your ball knowledge and win cold hard cash while watching sports all year round. Whether you're tuning into football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, tennis, esports, racing, darts, lacrosse, cricket, possibilities are endless to win money on PrizePicks. College football projections are out there too. NFL season-long projections are out there. And we actually have a real PrizePicks lineup that I want your help on today. Type more or less. Jordyn Tyson, 4.5 receiving touchdowns in his rookie season. It's your time to sign off. This is kind of your free trial of PrizePicks. Just type more or less. I'm taking the more on that. I'm so confident in it that I actually made it a part of one of my season-long projections that you can find over on the social feeds feature. If you just search up Trizzy Trace, I have this lineup in my feed. Tyler Shough, more than 20.5 passing touchdowns. Jordyn Tyson, more than 4.5 receiving touchdowns. And Derek Stingley, more than 2.5 interceptions. I'm very confident in it. That's why I put $10 down to win 45, and you can do the same over at PrizePicks. Just download the app today, plug in the promo code HMA. When you play $5, you get $150 in bonus lineups if you win and if you're a new user. Shout out to PrizePicks, where it's always good to be right. Click the link in the comments and description of this video to get started today. I also think when you talk about the New Orleans Saints offense, it's impossible to have this conversation without at least mentioning Chris Olave. They're going to be so fun. This is going to be such an electric, dynamic duo. I think that the sky is the limit for not just Tyler Shough, but I think that number 0 and number 12 are really, really set up to have a massive, massive season. And honestly, I think that Chris Olave and Jordyn Tyson have what it takes to become one of the premier wide receiver duos that the National Football League has to offer. They are both elite. They are both among the league's best in what they do. And I think when you look back on this team in a couple of years, you're going to say, holy shit, number 0 and number 12, they are the best wide receiver duo in the National Football League. Like, I genuinely believe that that's where we're headed. And I genuinely believe for years to come, this duo is going to be a huge problem for opposing defenses, and he's going to make a lot of defensive coordinators lose some sleep. Chris Olave is really excited to work with Jordyn Tyson. He's been very complimentary of this player, and I think that Olave's words of describing Jordyn Tyson's play style are so fascinating. Here's what he said about his receiver that on the opposite side of the field. He's just so quick. He's so twitchy. I feel like he's a complete receiver. Just 6'2", 205 pounds. He can run every route. The way his movement is, I feel like it's second to none. The way he runs his routes. He's a great route runner. You see that on display every day. So just him ramping up from his injuries, going into camp, I feel like he's going to be ready for week 1, but you could definitely see his explosiveness, his big play ability, and I'm super excited for him. The only knock that you can find on Jordyn Tyson's game is his health. If he stays healthy, the Saints hit a home run. It's that simple. This player has what it takes to be a top receiver in the league. He is absolutely the best wide receiver in the draft class. He is absolutely one of the most talented players that this draft class had to offer. The only knock was his health. And availability is the best ability. I'm a full believer in that. But I also believe that Jordyn Tyson is such a talented player and such a skilled athlete. As long as he stays healthy, we're fine. We're in a good situation. The offense, whoever is throwing the football, will be able to stay afloat purely because of how talented this kid is. And I have thrown this projection out for his stats in his rookie campaign. Again, I don't want to sit here and say that this is absolutely what's going to happen. I don't want to shed any unfair expectations on Jordyn Tyson. 1,000 yards in his rookie campaign. There's a lot of mouths to feed on the Saints offense. I don't know if that's realistic, but I think he's going to be a red zone threat. I think he's going to be somebody that keeps drives alive, that helps extend the life of the Saints offense, that creates a lot of explosiveness and big plays and a lot of energy. I definitely have faith in Jordyn Tyson, but I also think that Tyler Shough, just go let it rip. Just get the ball in the air and throw it to your playmakers. I'm really, really excited to see what number 6 can do because this offense has completely been overhauled. There's so much talent around him. And Jordyn Tyson, his first-round pick, rookie wide receiver, the news is only good around him. So, of course, I'm super excited to watch this team. And, of course, I'm excited to watch Tyler Shough go out there and rip it. I want to see him sling the pill all over the yard. I want to see this team go and create plays out of structure, make big moments happen. I just think that this is going to be a really fun offense, and it all starts with Tyler Shough. If he plays scared, then we're not necessarily going to see that happen as much. I don't think he will. He didn't really play scared all that much last year. Go out there, let it rip, go show him who you are, and I think that the New Orleans Saints offense is headed in the right direction. If you're excited to watch Jordyn Tyson this season, give me a go 0, go 0, go 0, go, go 0, go 0, go. Give me a go 0 down in the comment section. My name is Trizzy Trace Gerard. I really appreciate y'all for hanging out with us here on this edition of Saints Now, presented by PrizePicks. Jordyn Tyson is a rising star, and he is shining at Saints training camp. You should be excited. The preseason will be here before you know it, and we may get to see him light it up against the Jags here in just a few days. My name is Trizzy Trace Gerard. Y'all stay golden, and we'll see you next time. All righty. Couple names to add to the list. Mikey Taylor. What is going? I knew Mikey Taylor would be good for one. You can't have a live show giving away a raffle without Mikey Taylor.
We also have a name we haven't seen in a while too.
No, we'll go to in a moment. What up, Who Dat family? Sorry, it's been a while since I've been able to catch a live show, but my Mondays are busy. Keeping up, and I'm excited for this year. Mikey, Never apologize for having to take care of work and do your stuff. Totally understand it, but really appreciate you for hopping in and hanging out with us. You send in a $5 super chat. Guess what? You just got 2 raffle tickets instead of 1 for. Actually, we'll go 3 because we got to give away John Scheffler's. So you just got 3 tickets for the price of 1, thanks to John Scheffler, for a Shuck It t-shirt. So Mikey, good luck to you. Appreciate that donation. Oh my God, is that Johnny M? No,
it's a name that we haven't seen in a while.
Way. No freaking way. It has been a minute, Johnny M. You just got 3 raffle tickets too. What up, y'all? Just got hired to be a flight attendant, so life's been crazy. Can't wait for the season. Johnny, if you can hook it up with some tickets or a discount, brother, let me know.
I was about to say, what are we talking?
Yeah, what airline?
American, Delta,
Southwest, Delta.
Southwest?
Yeah, because I would actually be really curious. Now I'm at a point where anytime I go on a flight and I see a male flight attendant, I mean like
Johnny
M. Are you Johnny M? It's gonna be bad.
No, he said Delta.
Delta. He said, I got y'all. Johnny, hit me up, brother. Hit me up. We'll make something happen. I am gonna need some tickets in about a year for a honeymoon. So if you can help me out, Johnny, scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Trust me.
Why we scratch each other's back on this plane?
Johnny, we could scratch each other's backs and give each other back massages on this plane.
Heard of snakes on a plane.
No Deshaun Watson style.
You heard of snakes on a plane. Here is massage on a plane.
Yeah. Exactly. It's snakes on a plane. This is mistakes on a plane.
Can I make a deal with y'all?
Yes.
Okay. We said $20 with another beer bong. Okay. I was up. We hit 10. I have to go use the bathroom.
So $10? If
we get 10 more dollars collectively, if that's one $10, 2 5s, 10 ones while I'm gone. We can want to do that?
Yeah.
Want to do the beer bong?
So Lopez is going to run to the restroom. The game is $10, whether that's 2 5s, 1 10, whatever you want to do. If we get $10 by the time he's back, he owes the next beer bong. That's how it works. Johnny, yeah, by the way, congratulations on the new job. That is really, really exciting. Really happy for you,
congratulations.
Man. Hopefully you can still check in on game days and kind of hear what's going on with the team. I don't necessarily know your schedule, but I do know. He
should have free flight Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
He should have. Yeah. Get that. Make sure that's in the package that you get.
I also do know that having a flight schedule is not easy. So I hear you, brother, but, we'd love to see you. We'd love to have you hang out when you can. Just, anytime you want to stop by, come and say what's up, brother. You always got a spot here. Yannick Ngakoue has been training for the past several months in preparation for his return to the NFL. Would you sign Yannick Ngakoue or no? I would not. I think you have too many edge rushers. Had you not traded for Tyree Wilson, I'd be more interested in it. But now I'm going to say no. $10. Not only do you get a bunch of raffle tickets, courtesy of John Scheffler, you also make Lopez do a beer bong. $5, you get 3 tickets. $10, send it in and see what happens. Urban, good to see you, my friend. Brian, good to see you. I Love Football, NOLA Chop Podcast, Jartavius, good to see y'all. Friendly reminder, by the way, we're about to get into our mailbag. If you would like to be featured on the Q&A live on YouTube, hashtag Saints or send in a super chat if you haven't already. You can skip the line. We'll spend a few extra minutes on your question if you send in a super chat, but if you want to roll the dice and let Lopez be the decider whether or not you get featured, then send in a hashtag Saints and include a question, comment, hot take, trade idea, anything. We can have a conversation. I Love Football says he got his in. Good to know. Good to know. 52 likes, 65 people watching. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications. And if you haven't, feel free to share the stream too. Tell your friends about it. Word of mouth is huge. Physically sharing the link with some of your friends, that helps out too. We want to be the #1 place for Saints coverage on YouTube. So you guys can help us. It's a family here. It truly is. We're not asking you to subscribe to a YouTube channel. We're asking you to join a family. And I think that's a pretty cool thing and a unique ask here on YouTube. A lot of people are like, oh, yeah, subscribe and help support the content. No. Subscribe and join the family. That's what it is here. Finley says, all my buddies are asleep. Well, it's because your buddies aren't real ones like you, Finley. Just joshing. Oh, appreciate you, Crazy. Thank you. Love the show. You are awesome. You are awesome. Thank you, Crazy. All righty. 65 people hanging out with us live on YouTube still. $10. Lopez is almost back. If you send in a $10 super chat, Lopez will have to do a beer bong. We haven't quite gotten there yet. Grab another fan. You should grab another fan. Yeah, grab yourself one because it is atrocious in here. Everyone here is a Jags fan. Super boring, TBH. Finley's calling you out. Oh, Finley calls you out, and Mikey Taylor says, I'll pay attention. I'll answer the call. We are now at $155 on a Monday. Mikey Taylor, you just got yourself some more tickets, my friend. You just got some more tickets, bro. We got a $10 donation from Mikey Taylor. Lopez is walking back in. Yeah, here, I can plug it in for you if you need.
I'm already down here.
The studio today, a little extra toasty. So we had to get an extra fan for Lopez because we're both dying in here. It'd be hotter than...
It hot.
It's hotter than Sydney Sweeney out here, dude.
That's actually the real reason we're drinking beers. That's the only way to cool down.
Yeah, it's literally the only way to cool down. All righty, Lopez. I know you're hot, so it's time to hydrate.
Well, I'm always hot. I'm just warm now.
Time to hydration. Hydration break. Ethan, good to see you, my friend. Nola Chop says it's hotter than frog piss.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that.
Haven't heard that one either. That's a good one. I like that. Tell me why one of Maddie's hairs is on my polo.
Tell me why ain't nothing.
Look how long. This is how I know it's Maddie's hair. Look how long this is, dude. You can't see it, but this is her hair. Jeez.
Tell me why.
Throw that away. It's hot in Cali, but Texas weather's different. Bro, it is hot.
See, the one thing that made me appreciate Texas weather was about a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. I was back in Louisiana. It was worse. It was actually worse.
Crazy says, more like hotter than Samara Weaving in here. Damn right. It's more like hotter than my fiance. Shit.
Who's Samara Weaving? Google.
She's an actress. Oh, yeah, she's...
Yeah, it's hotter than her in here. It's hotter than her.
She is not nearly as pretty as my fiance. Good guy Trizzy over here.
Saved it.
Yeah. Saved. Not sleeping on the couch.
Birthday save.
All righty. Lopez is going to drink, and then we'll do some mailbag. Yeah. Worth a shot, LOL. Hot take. 3 rookie wide receivers and the rookie tight end will all have touchdowns. Are you saying for the preseason game or for week 1?
I think it just means in the season.
I think our 3 rookie wide receivers and the rookie tight end will have. I bet that's for week 1. Is it for week 1?
There's no way we're scoring. Like, I'd love to score 4 touchdowns.
Oh my God! If we scored,
I don't think our 3 rookies,
30,
our 4 rookies are going to score those touchdowns
this season. Okay, okay,
that's what I thought.
I was going to say week 1 of the preseason might be a little bit disappointing, but
like let's temper those expectations.
I could see it. Alrighty, last chance. Hashtag Saints in the super chat. We're going to get into the mailbag right here,
yes,
now.
I'm about to go look at the hashtag Saints, see how many we got.
Jerry, congratulations on your subscriber milestone. It feels like every time we go live, you got a new one to share. That's awesome, man.
Hey. Jerry, what's the projection by the end of the year?
Yeah, what's the goal by the end of the football season? We can both set a goal and then both hold each other accountable to make it happen. Oh, boy. Keith is back. Keith Goodman. Keith.
I forgot what I was doing. Hashtag Saints.
Hashtag Saints.
See how many we had.
If you want to be like Keith and send in a super chat, you can. Keith, by the way, if you send in, it's $5. So I'll tell you, if you send in a $4 super chat, you get 2 raffle tickets, or we have a couple more to give away. You have 3 raffle tickets for the price of 1. $5 is the ask. You sent in 1, so just send in 4, and we'll call it even, just between you and me. We'll be good.
It would also be the first time I've ever seen a $4 super chat. So
I do think it would be the first time.
You topped my $4 super
I
chat,
think it would be
Cherry.
the first time I've ever seen a $4 super chat. I've never seen that. So that'd be cool. I'm at almost 2,500 subs. My goal is 3K by the end of the year from Nola Chop.
Shout out Nola Chop.
Nola Chop. Hey, go subscribe to him if you haven't already. Remember, we're a family. We're a squad here. You guys tell people to subscribe to me. I'll tell people to subscribe to y'all. That's what we do here. Nobody's above the fleur-de-lis here.
Okay, we actually got some fun questions now. Like
Keith says, not sure why, but it wouldn't let me. Oh, it's all good, Keith. It's all good. If you want to, okay. If you send in a 5,
slightly.
If you send in a 5, I'll throw an extra one in there. Shh.
Yeah, I got some good hashtag Saints, by the way.
I'll throw an extra one in there if you send in 5, Keith. Just don't tell everyone else. Shh. It's ridiculous. Keith!
Shout out to Keith.
Keith! Hope you're having a good day, Keith. Alrighty. I'm going to set a 60-second timer. Lopez.
Yes.
Have you drank yet? Yes, you did drink.
Yeah, it's
I watched
gone.
you do it.
If you want to give me another one.
Yeah, $20 and he does another one. Or it's my turn, so $40. 20 I do one.
Hey.
Keith! Keith!
Shout out
Alrighty,
Keith.
Keith, we're gonna take care of you here.
Keith, we got to get some questions in those super chats. What do you want to talk about, Keith? We're all here to talk Saints football. What's on your mind regarding the Saints?
Keith, I'm hooking you up. If somebody... Keith sent up the alley. Who's got the oop? Keith sent up 10. Who's bringing 10 down? If somebody matches Keith's 10, I'm shotgunning a beer or chugging a beer before we get into this mailbag.
We're playing Raiders ball today.
We're playing Raider ball right now.
We're playing Raider ball.
Where's Buddy Bear and where's John Scheffler? Because they love this game. Somebody put 10 up. I need somebody to put 10 down for my guy Keith. He says no on Terrion Arnold. I am with you, Keith. I am with you.
I actually have a fun question that I saw someone put in hashtag Saints.
Yeah?
That was
good question.
Regarding Terrion Arnold was also another free agent that the Saints.
Ooh.
I don't know if they're interested in, but it's a big name.
Ooh. Yeah, Keith lobbed up the pass. Who's going to slam it down for me?
Yeah.
Who's going to slam it down so I can slam one down?
And if you're like, oh, I don't want to see this guy drink, why am I doing that?
Well,
you're
also
getting raffle tickets.
Yeah, it's not just to see some jackass
shirt.
Yeah, you get really cool merchandise. On game day, Saturday, for the preseason matchup, Saints versus Jags. The game starts at 3 p.m. Central Time. We will be live 2 p.m. Central Time. We're giving this away, this T-shirt, at the end of the game. So how it works, if you send in $5 now, you get 2 preseason raffle tickets. Keith just took the last few from John Scheffler, so now it's back down to the original deal. $5 to get 2 tickets, but it's still a pretty good deal because on game day, $5 is just 1 ticket. So what we like to do on our weekly live shows is try to give you guys an opportunity to make your money go a little bit further. Like, we know that you guys are real ones for hanging out with us and tuning in live, but you also are real ones because you tune in on game days. So instead of paying $5 on game day, you can pay $5 now and double your odds to potentially win a Shuck It shirt. What's up, Reed? Shuck It. He isn't worth the stress. Are we going live this week? Yes, we will be live Saturday, 2 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications because we will be live here on YouTube. It's going to be a blast. I'll get you. Thank you.
Dude, I didn't even realize it's already 5:30.
It is 5:30. We got to get out of here soon, dude. We got to do stuff.
Dude,
unless the Who Dat Nation wants to party it up.
Shout out to the real ones that made last half of my day go by quick.
Yeah, no kidding. I know. I feel like we just went live. I blink and I'm like, oh shit, it's 5:30. Hello. I will set 60 seconds down. $10. Keith put up 10. Who's gonna slam it down for me? $10. You got 2 minutes for $10. The birthday girl's in the chat, by the way. If you want to wish my fiance a happy birthday, she's turning the great age of not old because you can't say a woman's age. That's inappropriate.
Good save.
Can't say it. It's inappropriate. I was almost about to. I was like, can't say it.
What anniversary of the 21st birthday are we celebrating?
We are celebrating. She is at least 21 years old, and she is no older than 40. Yep.
Figure it out yourself.
Do the math, baby. Yeah, $10 if you want in the next minute and a half if you would like to join the program and help Keith make me chug a beer for my fiance's birthday. $10. Maddie's giving me a hoot at. I love football. Mikey Taylor both showing Maddie some love. Hey, crazy! You just got some extra raffle tickets too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Legend. Legendary. I'm going to be like Danny Stutzman. Cracker with the juice. Call it communion today. For my guy, Crazy. Crazy, are we going to see you on game day? I hope we do. I hope we do. Please tell me that you're going to be here on game day.
I'm about to say, all these people commenting.
Please tell me you're going to be here on game day. I hope all of you are here. Like, this is my special invitation to you, all of y'all. I'm not directing it at everyone else who isn't tuned. I'm directing it specifically to every single one of you who's watching right now. I love y'all, and I want to hang out with y'all and watch some Saints football. So if you want to come party, this is the place to do it on game day. Subscribe, turn on your notifications. 1 hour before kickoff at 2 p.m. Central Time, we're going to have our first watch party of the 2026 season. It's going to be electric. All righty, let me put your name into the raffle.
Oh, I love football. It's already RSVPing. He said, you're going to see me on game day. I know we will. I'm looking at I love football. I know Keith Goodman's asking about it. That means you got to be here on game day. Finley's always here. Jaden, I don't know if you're still here, but you're going to be here on game day. We got some real ones there. Mikey Taylor's always here on game day.
Crazy.
Nola Chop, obviously. Jerry G.
Keith,
Jerry G's always here.
We still got time. We still have to do a mailbag. If you want to send in super chats, we'll drink during the mailbag. I have a whole case of them. It's still the deal is still the deal. $20 back and forth, and we'll just keep going. So now it's Lopez's
Hear
turn
me
to
out.
check one.
Do you want a shit show of a mailbag?
A little bit.
$20 while we are filming the mailbag. We stop what we're doing. Stop answering the question or whatever. The second it comes in, beer down
Once
the
it
funnel.
pops up, chug a beer.
Yep.
I'm all about that. All righty, here's the deal. $20. At any point while we're recording the mailbag, we will literally stop what we're doing to chug, and then we'll get back to it. How does that sound? We'll throw down. It's football season.
It's all going to be
It's time to get ready. It's time to get ready. Hold on. Maddie texted me.
She said Lopez has to drink more beers than you.
Stay on for 30 minutes. I think we'll be here. I think we'll be here for at least 30. All righty. I'm going to chug this one for Crazy and Keith. The dynamic duo.
Yeah, they threw it down.
They're just like Jordyn Tyson and Chris Olave. It's crazy.
That's it.
They are goats. It's ridiculous. Cheers to
Kendra
y'all.
Miller in the injury table.
Oh no! Just got hurt again. It wouldn't be a preseason game for the Saints without a Kendra Miller injury. Let's just keep it real.
Oh, we got Ethan in the chat. Hell yeah. Ethan, I know you'll be here on game days. Ooh, shout out to Keith Goodman for the $10 super chat. He said, let's do it. Who is going with me? I will chug with you. Okay, so Keith is throwing one up there. Who wants to slam it home again? Hey, I think he spilled.
Mm-hmm. I just got Bonnie Blued. And that was embarrassing. You don't like that. All righty. Keith threw it up. Who's going to slam it down?
Isaiah's in the chat too.
Isaiah.
All the real ones are showing up today.
Oh,
all the real ones are showing up today. This isn't.
Oh no! We have some fun in store now because Isaiah, the legend, has clocked out and said, "You know what? It's time to crack open a cold one with Saints now." Isaiah, I want to tell you the deal here because I know that you like to indulge here and there. So please Don't feel like you have to, but if you would like to send in a donation, $5 today, you get 2 raffle tickets for a Shuck It shirt. Normally, it's $5 for 1, but today it's going to be $5 for 2. He has the Shuck It shirt, doesn't he? He has a Shuck It shirt.
I forgot
right?
which one I dropped.
I can't remember. Is it the Shuck It or is it the Saints
Now?
Now?
Or Run ETN.
Or it's the Run ETN. It's the Run ETN, I believe.
I remember because I dropped.
I think it was the Run ETN. So Isaiah, if you want to add to the collection,
okay,
son of a bitch, you son of a bitch,
he did it.
You son of a bitch,
he did the thing. He did
it. Dude, he did it.
He did the thing.
He did the thing. Isaiah. Okay, well, for what it's worth, somebody still has to toss one down for Keith. So now Isaiah's yours, and Keith is still up in the air.
Keith is
still up in the air.
Keith has had the lob of a lifetime.
Keith has lobbed it to the gods himself. He is throwing it over Lake Pontchartrain as we speak. It's flying across. And somebody gets to slam it down here. Lopez, it's your turn. Do you need a fresh one?
Yeah, I need one. I'm going to need one.
Oh, it's going to be bad news when we run out of these, dude.
You know what I've been sipping on recently, and I think we might need to incorporate them for game days?
Huh.
Surfsides and Sun Cruisers.
Oh!
We might have to incorporate them.
I just got so aroused when you said that. Sun Cruisers and Surfsides are the Lord's nectar when it comes to canned beverages. Are you kidding me?
Obviously with Four Locos, of course.
Okay. So we have 6 more Happy Dads until we can put the case on the head and be the...
Are we going to Viking funeral that thing?
Huh?
We're going to Viking funeral that last case?
We could.
I think we should.
I think we
should.
Bring out the trumpets, too. We could do like a full 21 shotgun salute. Not like,
No, I got that.
Guns, yeah.
21 shot fun salute, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Keith Goodman saying, I have all the shirts. If I win one, give it to any of y'all. Oh, dude, you're a legend.
Speaking of shirts, because I love football, just asked. I need Jordyn Tyson to go off because I think an Agent Zero shirt where it's EAUX on the zero.
Special Agent Zero? Are you?
I kind of need it. I kind of need it.
Special Agent Zero? Would you buy that shirt? I would.
I kind of need it.
I would buy like 5 of them. I'd buy them all. Keith saying, I fucking love you guys. Let's go. Who's ready for this season? Keith! We want to drink one with Keith. Who wants to drink one with him? I got to pour this up here. Because somebody needs to throw one down for Keith.
Okay.
Somebody's got to throw one down for Keith. This one is...
I got Isaiah's. I'll take care of this one.
Oh, shit. Okay. I almost spilled on my laptop again.
I'll take care of this one. Isaiah, this one's for you. He said, Lopez, welcome back. Where you been? I've been bouncing around the Chat Sports offices. I swear.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, 60 seconds. $10 super chat. Because I want to drink one with Keith and Isaiah here. Lopez is already doing it. Because this guy's a freaking animal. $10 in the next 2 minutes, and I'll throw one down with Keith and Isaiah. Keith, Isaiah, get your brewskis ready because we're about to chug together. $10. Come on.
I think you're chugging with Finley, too, because Finley just said, fuck it, I got work in 3 hours on a
Come on,
I'm
Finley!
drinking for Keith.
That's what I like to hear. This ain't no nonsense. It's game week. Come on. This isn't time to be bashful. This isn't time to be reasonable. It's fucking game week.
Ooh.
The Saints play football this week. If you're ready, give me a hoot at in the chat. Come on.
We are 5 sleeps away. I believe I did the math right.
Dude,
5 sleeps?
Bro, we are so close to Saints football, I can feel it in my balls, bro. I can feel it just coursing through my veins.
I got gold balls.
I don't have blue balls. I got black and gold balls.
They are gold.
They are... I love gold. The look of it. The smell of it. The taste of it. Who can name the movie? Who can name the movie? Name the character. If you can name it, you might get a free raffle ticket. Where's that trash can? Let me toss these 2 SOBs in there.
Yeah, this trash can's filling up fast. Usually the trash can on a Monday show is very empty. It's filling up today.
Isaiah, you literally work on cars. Do not drink and drive.
That'd be bad. That'd be bad. But I'm not going to finish that statement, actually.
Just having a good time with you, brother. Just having a good time. I still owe you. We still got to go grab some brewskis here soon. I know that I screwed the pooch and not being able to drop off your shirt, but we'll make that happen here very soon. Maybe on one of these Fridays before a football game or something. That'd be electric.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Okay, 20 seconds. Who's gonna help me out? Keith threw one up. Who's gonna throw it down?
Ethan says he works on them, not in them. He's good.
Okay.
That's funny. That's good, Ethan.
Crazy Nose Ball is the only one who could get the reference.
I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen Austin Powers?
Never.
Oh, my God. Chat, everyone type Boo Lopez. All righty. Keith. We didn't quite get there. We didn't quite. It's upsetting. But I'll tell you what. Somebody sends in $10 during the mailbag. We'll chug one together, Keith. How's that sound? Is that all good? That all good with Is that good with you, bro?
Yeah, I love football. This is gonna be a longer Monday show for you. Hope nobody had plans after this.
Yes, I hope that nobody had anything important today. I sure don't.
No, there's nothing.
Just my fiance's birthday. That's all. Just kidding. No,
y'all are stopping me from swiping on Tinder. Actually, I'm pissed off now.
You're ridiculous.
My bad. Not all of us can be happily engaged.
You're absurd. Isaiah, I'll hit you up, brother. Don't you worry about it. We'll make it happen soon. Honestly, I'd love if you, me, Maddie, and your wife, and then Lopez could bring his left hand, and all of us could go with our significant others and get beers together.
That's going to be really weird when I bring 2 dates, right and left. It's going to be really weird.
That's so good. Okay. I'm going to grab my water bottle really quick. Give me 2 seconds, and we'll sign off. Lopez, we got to get this $10 super chat, dude. We got to get this. I need to chug one with Keith.
Okay, I might make him a little deal. Isaiah, it'd be a triple date. I have 2 dates, though. I'm so sorry. I might make okay. Hold up. We're getting a little rowdy, Ryan.
It's a little reckless.
It's a little rowdy.
It smells like happy days.
No, it smells like success. It smells like excellence.
It smells like bitch in here.
Well, Ryan just walked in.
Yeah, I just walked.
All right, got my agua. Wrong pipe. All righty. Ryan, I have a question for you. Who do you think will win in week 1? The New Orleans Saints or the Detroit Lions? Considering all the injuries that the Lions have now. Feels like they may not even have a roster, dude.
I think it'll be like a 4-point game. I think it'll be like 24-20.
This has, okay, I'll say this. It has 24-20 Saints win written all over it. And then you lose. It's week 1, crazy shit. And I'm not saying that the Lions won't be good, but like,
No,
weird bullshit week 1 win that everyone's like, what? The Raiders beating the Patriots, for example. It's like, all right, come on, like, whatever. But that's definitely one that has it written all over it.
Flashback to Derek Carr going, 2-0 that year?
2-0, 2 years ago.
That was
Yeah.
an electric year.
After week 3,
Electric 2 days.
real conversation of y'all being a postseason favorite.
Okay, I think they would have beaten the Eagles if Eric McCoy didn't get hurt
Totally agree.
in week 3.
If Eric McCoy doesn't get hurt, they win.
It was like the first or second drive.
And then they don't, and also that would then carry over into week 4 against the Falcons, in which we lost. Rashid Shaheed muffed a punt. He doesn't do that. You have Eric McCoy hurt or healthy. Just saying, you're 4-0.
Week 1 always has weird juju.
Always some weird juju around week 1.
I think
There's
the
always
freest
weird
money
stuff going
in
on.
week 1.
Game against the Lions week 6. Y'all are probably gonna lose that because they're a well-oiled machine. But
Sure.
week 1, you never know.
Sure.
Week 1 is
Sure.
weird, man.
Yeah, dude. Ryan saying that he thinks the Giants are going to lose to the Saints. It's crazy. I totally agree with you, bro.
I think great value in week 1 right now. Last I saw, I feel like I saw the spread was like
Hey, Ryan, you want to come
-7
chug a beer?
for the Lions. I feel like
Ryan, you
Saints
want to
are
chug
covering.
a beer? Okay, here's the situation. 60 seconds on the clock. If somebody sends in a $10 super chat,
You can go
I
up
will
there.
chug a brewski with my guy Ryan. With Ryan, one of our new hires here at Chat Sports. Actually, fun fact, he is more tenured than I am. He was one of our interns we had a while back. He is now full-time with us, and he is an absolute legend.
This guy thinks Jackson Dart's better than Tyler Shough.
He's also a Giants fan.
He
He's a
thinks
Giants
Jackson Dart's
fan.
better. Prove him wrong.
He's a Giants fan. So if you want to make the Jackson Dart lover do a shotgun,
Lover is crazy.
dude,
Jackson Dart
you glaze
rider.
Jackson Dart. You're doing more tricks on it than an Ole Miss sorority girl. You're talking Jackson Dart is deeper down your throat than an Ole Miss tried out. I just want you to know that.
That's good.
Tell me I'm wrong.
That's good.
We should put that on a T-shirt. We should. Arnold, clip it. Clip
Arnold, now.
Oh my God, I miss it. Isn't it so good? Also, it's so fun to see like the quality of the picture then versus now. It's just so different. It's incredible. The quality of the uniforms, like the patches and stuff, are ridiculous. Look how young Aaron Rodgers is. Imagine how little ayahuasca he had smoked at this point in his career.
Oh yeah, nothing.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Look at that passion.
Not a lot. It's ridiculous. Mike McCarthy.
Skinny Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, that's Mike. That's Ozempic McCarthy.
Yeah. That was Skinny McCarthy.
That's Skinny Mike. Alrighty, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Ryan, I will let you know if we get one in a moment. And
Yep, Ryan has to go home sober.
Ryan has to go home sober. Sorry, Ryan. Sorry, Ryan, that we couldn't show you that we're fun. Ryan is over here looking so disgusted and disappointed, and it's not he's disgusted and disappointed in y'all. It's me. It's not you. It's me. Actually, just like any breakup, it's me, or it's not me. It's you.
But in this case, it is Ryan.
Yeah, in this instance, it is Ryan's fault. Alrighty, let's do this. Just pulled a Shough card. No shit.
Hey.
Nice, Finley. We actually have
No shucking way.
We have a sponsor coming on here at Saints Now, peek into the future. Might be able to do something similar.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned on Saints Now. Sign of an MVP season, if you ask me. Finley, I'm not going to sit here and say that you obviously have more ball knowledge than anyone I've ever met, but I'm not going to sit here and say that's a lie. Just saying. Alrighty.
I'm not going to say I didn't put.
So the deal still remains. In the middle of the mailbag, we're going to start our live Q&A at any point. If you guys want me to drink, $20 super chat, I have to stop mid-sentence, put down a beer, and then get back to it. It'll go me first, and then Lopez, and then me, and then Lopez, and then me, and then Lopez. So it'll alternate. So if you want your boy to throw one down, $20 super chat. And, yeah, I'll have to do a freedom funnel or a Merbonga here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our preseason week 1 mailbag. My name is Trizzy Trace Gerard. Hope you guys are having a good time. Let's dive on in.
Hold up real quick.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, you're all good. You're all good. I see the game is rigged. Finley, Mikey, Keith, crazy all in the chat. We're 2 super chats of $5 or more away from hitting our goal of at least 10 $5 super chats. That would be pretty rowdy. We are giving away a Shuck It shirt if you would like to do that or like to win one. 2 tickets for the price of 1. $5 to get 2 raffle tickets on our Monday live show. And then once we get to game day, it'll be $5 for 1 ticket. And the odds are a little bit less in your favor. So this is your time to stack up tickets right here, right now. Okay. Sounds good. Let me pull up Damian Ramos here. Can you pop in for that too? Sweet. Oh, you're good. All right, let's do it. Yep. Football is almost back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Saints Now, presented by Prize Picks. And in this episode, we got our preseason week 1 Q&A that we did live on our Monday watch party live show that we do every single week. We like to have a good time. Preseason week 1 starts on Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time. The Jacksonville Jaguars will take on the New Orleans Saints at Caesars Superdome. The Jags are 1.5-point favorites with the over-under set at 38.5. I think that this is going to be a fun matchup. I'm excited to see these rookies get into action, and I know Saints fans are really fired up for this game. But I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce that watch parties are back. What's a watch party? Well, it's live game day coverage from a Saints fan standpoint. Basically, what happens is we like to party, we like to throw down a few brewskis, and we like to hang out during our tailgate, our game coverage in our post-game show. We're going to be giving you live reactions, updates, and giveaways every single week. So make sure you subscribe for 100% free. You're invited to the party. Let's hang out on game day. Brandon, let's get to you first for with a $5 super chat. It's time to release running back Kendre Miller. I don't necessarily agree with this. I'm willing to give Kendre Miller one more season. Now, I do understand and agree with the sentiment that Kendre Miller just has not been available, and that's been a really big problem. But I also believe in the talent that Kendre Miller has, and when he is on the field, it's undeniable that he can make a good impact on the offense. But the best ability is availability, and Kendre Miller rarely is that. So I think that the Saints, if he's healthy, I think they should keep him around for one more season and give him a chance. But that's not really the case right now. And with a back injury at training camp, keeping him out, that's really only making this problem worse for Kendre Miller. I'm willing to give him one more shot as long as he stays healthy. That seems like that might be a long shot. Brandon with another super chat. Damian Ramos, LSU kicker to the Saints. Look, so the kicker competition in New Orleans hasn't really been amazing. From what I understand, it's fairly close. Both Tanner Brown and Charlie Smith have had misses. They've had really impressive makes. They've had good and bad moments. But with Damian Ramos, about an 80% kicker in terms of complete, successful kicks, I don't think that that's really going to fix the problem. And if I'm trying to improve the situation we have, I don't think adding in Damian Ramos really is the best decision. I'm not an LSU expert. We do have one in the studio, though, so I'm going to bring in my guy, Loco Lopez. Would you or would you not bring in Damian Ramos?
Damian Ramos is simply not the guy. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to all the LSU fans that we have watching the video in the chat right now. We have to take our purple and gold glasses off. I know the thing for years has been the Saints need more LSU guys. We need to draft this guy. We need to get this guy. Barion Brown's the LSU guy this year. Damian Ramos, I know he's the leading points getter in LSU history. He's not the guy.
Yeah.
It's either he's very on or he's very off. And you don't want that for the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah,
I don't know if you have the future kicker for the Saints in Charlie Smith and Tanner Brown, but I do know Damian Ramos is not going to be the guy. There's a reason he is not on an NFL roster right now.
Well, I mean, the consistency, that's something that already is an issue in New Orleans with the kicker position. If he can't be consistent, that's just, it doesn't fix anything. It
putting
just,
a hat on a hat.
Exactly. Exactly. So I think that we're better off just working with what we got or trying to figure out if something pops up here in the coming weeks. I understand that the kicker position is very, very important, and I understand the appeal of getting LSU guys in, but according to Lopez, doesn't seem like Damian Ramos is the LSU guy to bring in.
We have the LSU guy that we should have brought in.
Barion Brown.
It'll be fun with Barion Brown. It's not going to be very fun with Damian Ramos. I guarantee it.
No, I totally understand. You know what else is really fun? Lopez talking about Barion Brown being a fun player. You want to have fun on game days just like Barion Brown, then you should download Prize Picks today. Plug in the promo code HMA, new users. When you do that, you play $5, you get $150 if you win that lineup. Prize Picks is the best place to put your ball knowledge to the test. Whether you're tuning in to football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, tennis, esports, racing. I literally have the Prize Picks app pulled up right now. I'm looking at NFL season, college football season, MLB Live, WNBA, League of Legends, Valorant, Dota, UFC, boxing, Korean baseball, cricket, NBA seasons, NHL seasons. I mean, there's so many possibilities and so many ways to make money over on Prize Picks, so you should check it out today. Ladies and gentlemen, we got one of Loco Lopez's Prize Picks lineups for the CFB season. Get started here very soon. Walk me through your picks, Loco.
Okay, I had to take Cam Coleman, the more on his yards, Deshaun Bishop, Tennessee running back, Joey Peterson, been hyping him up all off season. I took the more on his rushing touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, best receiver in college right now, the more on his yards, and then I had to go with my LSU guys. Sam Levitt's getting more on his passing yards. Tradez Green is smashing that over or the more on the 6.5 receiving touchdowns.
Yeah, I think that Trader's Green is definitely one to watch. That is that 4.5 touchdowns?
6.5.
6.5. Okay, 6.5 still feels like a number that's very, very attainable. You have 1 or 2 games with multiple touchdowns.
Yeah,
that feels like that's definitely going to hit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win some money while watching your favorite teams, your favorite players, and your favorite sports, then download the PrizePicks app today. Plug in the promo code HMA. When you do, if you're a new user, you play $5, you get $150 on bonus lineups if you win. Shout out to PrizePicks, where it's always good to be right. Alrighty, Isaiah Tobar, what you got for me? Something you're looking for in Saints matchup or in Saturday's matchup? Any players you want to see? Some players that I want to see shine on the Saturday preseason game for Saints versus Jags. I want to see Barion Brown light it up. We've heard so much about him from Saints training camp. I want to see him do it on the field. I also will say the same thing about Spencer Rattler. He's been good. He's been bad. He is a player that definitely has an opportunity to make an impact in New Orleans as a backup quarterback. He could also create some trade value. I want to see him go out there and perform on a game day. He's been good in training camp. I want to see him do it on a game day field. It's the big difference. Jonas Sinker, I'd like to see some from him. I don't know how much we'll get to see from the starting lineups, but I really do want to see guys like Jonas Sinker, Barion Brown, Bryce Lance, Spencer Rattler. I want to see Devin Neal, Kendre Miller, the running back situation. I'd love to see how the pass rush rotation looks, the interior, the defensive line as well. I think that you just got to look for the young players, see what they look like, see how some of these kind of fill in the gap guys are. Like, I think that you're not going to see a ton from the starting lineup, and that's totally fine. Like, don't expect to see Jordyn Tyson take over the game or anything. I don't think he should get a ton of run, but, let's look at some of these other guys that are, fighting for roster spots. I think that there's going to be a lot of excitement. I want to see the offense, more importantly, light up the scoreboard, and I want to see the defense force a turnover and get to the quarterback a couple of times. In a perfect world, we see the offense score early. We see them start fast and finish drives and finish the game strong, like 4 quarters of good football, like special teams, all that stuff. Like, I just want to, I know it's a lot to ask, but I want to see little improvements across a lot of different things. I think that's the best way to describe it. AJ, how do we think Brock Rechsteiner is going to do in the preseason and after the 6-game suspension? I'm a huge wrestling fan and even big Scott Steiner fan, so I'm excited for Brock and see what he can do. I think he'll be great. So Brock Rechsteiner, Lil Papa Pump, as we like to call him, son of WWE Hall of Famer Scott Steiner, cousin of Braun Breaker, which is pretty cool. Definitely some awesome wrestling lineage. He's a really interesting story because his athleticism, his size, his physicality, those things are off the charts. But he is now facing a 6-game suspension for violating the substance policy. Basically, it sounds like he got popped for doing some PEDs. I think that he is somebody that's going to be fun to watch in the preseason. He's allowed to participate during the practices and during the preseason matchups. His suspension starts on roster cutdown day on August 30th. I'm excited to watch him. Like, he's somebody that definitely could do some good things and make some plays. Like, I'm going to be watching out to see whether or not he can make an impact. Put him on the practice squad, let him, do his suspension and then see kind of what happens from there. I think he could be a good practice squad body for the New Orleans Saints. I'm a big fan. I'm kind of in the same boat as you, AJ. I'm also a wrestling fan. I was a Scott Steiner guy growing up. I loved watching him in TNA too. Like, that's kind of where I got my introduction because I'm a little bit younger. But I mean, I think that Brock Rechsteiner is one of those players I'm really excited about. I'm fascinated to see him play, and I'm really like his story. But also, there is a lot of wide receiver depth. He's kind of fighting an uphill battle. So, we'll have to see him pop if he's going to end up making the roster, all things considered. Nola Chop Podcast, how do you feel about the Deion Jones signing? I like it. I think it's a low risk, low reward move. Like, at the end of the day, or low risk, high reward move. At the end of the day, Deion Jones is a good acquisition. The Saints aren't paying top dollar for him. It is worth acknowledging he is not the same player he was back in 2016 and 2017, but I still think that this is a good football player. And I think that at worst, you're getting some quality depth and some good training camp competition. And at best, you're getting somebody who can contribute on special teams, somebody who can be in the linebacker rotation and provide some veteran leadership. And with Demario Davis now gone, some of that experience is lacking. You brought back Caden Ellis, which I think was a great addition. But Deion Jones is certainly somebody that could make a good impact. Do I think that he's going to make the roster and be a starter? I don't know. I don't think he'll be a starter. Can he make the roster? Well, if he can beat out Jalen Ford, Isaiah Stallbird, guys like that in the linebacker competition, then Yeah, I think it would be fun to see him, Debo, play on game days in the Superdome. I mean, he's now going to be able to have then said he played for all 4 NFC South teams, which would be pretty cool. But I think Deion Jones was a fun acquisition. But let me know what you think in the comment section. It's a low risk, high reward move. Like, you're not really going to break the bank on it. It's pretty fun story too. Jaden, which of those 4 players will take the next step in their development? Kool-Aid McKinstry, Quincy Riley, Devon Bailey, Jonas Senker. I will say I think out of this list it's going to be Kool-Aid McKinstry. He sounds like he is the training camp MVP. Sounds like he is the summer prince, the biggest winner of the offseason so far. Kool-Aid McKinstry apparently is more springy. He's more athletic. He's got more bounce to him. He's been competing with Chris Olave a lot in one-on-one drills. They've been back and forth in that regard, which I think is encouraging to see both players win those one-on-one matchups. Kool-Aid McKinstry, I think, also has the most to prove this year. The Saints traded up to go and get him back in 2024 in the second round. They have been waiting for him to break out, and, it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows, but at the end of last season, the final stretch of the year, the last 8 games, I would say, he was one of the best cornerbacks in the National Football League. Statistically, he was among the top 3, actually. So with Kool-Aid McKinstry, I think he has the most to prove. But I also think that there's a lot of pressure on him, and the Saints need that boundary cornerback to step up. I think he has the most upside and, the biggest role to step into this year. So I'm looking forward to Kool-Aid McKinstry in the 2026 season. Lopez, I want to hear from you, though.
See, I'm excited to see all these guys play. But I think Devon Bailey, some of the things I've heard out of camp from him, that he's picking up where he left off before his injury last year. Because at the end of last year, we saw him and Tyler Shough really start to connect. Yeah. Imagine that third wide receiver behind Olave and Jordyn Tyson is Devon Bailey.
Yeah.
There's not much to complain about, especially with Jordyn Tyson working out of the slot a lot.
For sure.
Devon Bailey can be more of that vertical guy on the boundary.
Totally agree.
I think it could be fun. I think a lot of fans will be starting to talk about Devon Bailey.
Yeah, I mean, his size is really impressive. He is actually one of the better receivers when it comes to 50-50 balls. Like you said, in the last few games of the season, he really started getting peppered with targets. His role really evolved and blossomed into a lot more as wide receiver injuries and started to settle in and players got cut and traded away. Like, you saw Tyler Shough continuously keep going to Devon Bailey, and I think that he's somebody who definitely could see his role not being a 1,000-yard receiver, but 500 yards, 600 yards, handful of touchdowns. Like, I think he's somebody who definitely helps keep drives alive, can help you win in the red zone with his size and his physicality. Like, I like Devon Bailey as your wide receiver 3 / your wide receiver 4 with Barion Brown also being in the mix. I mean, it's really not a bad situation.
If all these guys develop the way that they're looking in training camp, the Saints could have a top receiving core at the end of next year.
No, like, without a doubt. Without a doubt. That's not an outrageous take by you, Lopez. I actually really love that take. Matt Drummer, let's get to you, my friend. Should we look at getting Christian Wilkins, definitely an offensive lineman? I say take a chance on Terrion Arnold. So let's start with Christian Wilkins. Very, very dominant defensive tackle when he has been playing. He hasn't been fully medically cleared yet, so that is one thing that's kind of worth noting. But according to reports, once he's medically cleared, he's expected to have some interest, and he is expecting to return this season. So we'll have to see kind of what happens, but there's no clear indication on whether or not he's healthy. I wouldn't be mad at bringing him in, especially with the loss of Bryan Bresee. Like, I think that the interior of the defensive line definitely could use some work. One of the other things that I think is important, too, to talk about is that Bryan Bresee was a good pass rusher. That's what also Christian Wilkins can do. There's really not a lot of good options out there in free agency right now. Offensive lineman, I think that you should wait to go and address that. Like, don't just go sign somebody for the sake of signing somebody. Like, guys will become available in the trade market and in free agency as the preseason goes through and as injuries for other teams fill in or as player teams realize they want to go with other routes or whatever. So, like, my point being, I'm not necessarily foaming at the mouth to go get an offensive lineman, although I think an addition would make some sense now that Dylan Raines is out for the season. That's definitely a big loss. Take a chance on Terrion Arnold. If everything gets cleared off the field, sure. If everything with the courts and his off-field issues get settled, fine. I won't sit here and bark at it too much. He needs a lot of work. And I think it would be fun to pair him back up with Kool-Aid and McKinstry. I think you get more of an inside look than anyone else in the league does with Terrion Arnold. I don't know if he's worth the headache. That's kind of where my big gripe is. Because it's not just off-field stuff. It's not like he's incredible on the field. Like, I think there's a good football player in there, but we got to work around a lot of fluff to get to that guy. And I just don't know if I want to bring that kind of thing into a locker room that very clearly prioritizes culture and cohesion and chemistry. Like, I don't hate it. If everything gets cleared off the field, sure, why not? But proceed with caution, in my opinion. I don't blame you for saying, though, take a chance on him. All right, who you got? Preseason week 1 will be here before you know it. We're about to get underway. Let me know in the comment section. Type NO or type JAC. Who will win preseason week 1? Last year, Lopez, remind me, that was when we saw the Saints end up tying in like a crazy comeback at the end, right? Against the Jags last year in the preseason.
I remember the Jonas Sanker interception.
Yeah, Jonas Sanker had a pick to like at the end of the game.
Yeah,
and
but
almost took to the crib.
Clock ran out. And
there was Mason Tipton had an insane touchdown. Like, it was a fun little matchup last year. I think this will be a fun one too.
Yeah, I think this will be fun. I also remember that a viewer last year, I forgot what we were raffling away, but he would have gotten a bunch of tickets if the Saints would have won because he was like, he sent in a score prediction and it was a field goal off.
It was a field goal off,
and it would have happened if they let the Saints kick a field goal, which they did not.
Yep, which was bogus because there was 1 second left. They should have let him kick it, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. Last year was a lot of fun. This year I think will be even better because the team is much better, and I think the party is going to be absolutely electric. So make sure you subscribe and tune in on game day. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want more content in between these videos, hit me up on social media, X, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search up Trizzy Trace. I'm posting around the New Orleans Saints every single day. So if you want to expand your coverage and expand your knowledge and you want to have some fun, interactive conversations around the black and gold, hit me up on social media, subscribe to the channel. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay golden. We'll see you next time. All righty, let me know who you got. I see Ricky in the chat. I see Jartavia saying New Orleans. Nola Chop saying New Orleans. Striving Skate, New Orleans. Mikey Taylor, New Orleans. He said it was me, damn it. Hello.
He remembers.
That's so funny. That's so funny. You drank for Isaiah, right?
I did.
Okay.
I'll drink again for Isaiah if need be.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's necessary. We're still looking for that 10 from Keith.
I'm about to say, there is an alley-oop right now in the air.
There's an alley that's still in the air. $10. Last chance, 2-minute shot clock here. If we get a $10 super chat in 2 minutes, then we can hang out a little bit longer, try to have some fun. But 2 minutes. If somebody sends in $10, we'll drink one because Keith sent in 10, and I want to do one with you. And you'll get some raffle tickets for this awesome shirt we're giving away on game day, the Shuck It shirt. If you don't believe in us, I got 2 words for you. Shuck it, baby. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Degeneration! Shout out to DX, the inspiration of the shirt. Also, here, I'll really quickly actually toss the link to the shirt in the chat. If you just want to go ahead and buy it, like, just go get it.
Yeah, if you're like, I'm not a big raffles guy.
Yeah, if you don't want to test your luck, you just like, man, just go give me the shirt. I want it right now. Then there is that available in the link as well.
Also, feel free to check out all of our Saints merch collection.
Yeah, we have a great collection of Saints merch.
Mikey Taylor, you did call the game. You did not call the Jonas Sanker interception at the very end to end in a tie, but you called most of the game.
You called it.
I kid.
All right, let's see here. I want to see if anybody's bought a shirt recently.
Dude, I don't know what's going on ESPN right now, but it looks like competitive dancing.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what? Oh, what is doing the mailbag? I was like, what is this?
Looked weird. Do you follow the Little League World Series?
I used to more than I do now, but not really.
Okay.
All right, sorry, I forgot to start the timer. So 2 minutes starts now. $10 super chat. I shotgun one, and we stay live a little bit longer.
Crazy story that just came out from the Little League World Series today.
Yeah.
Was Louisiana and Oklahoma were like playing in the like semifinal of whatever region they're in. And Oklahoma ended up winning, so Louisiana got bumped to the loser's bracket. They were going to play whoever at like 2 p.m. today.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a 14-year-old on Oklahoma, which is illegal.
Well, they have to be like 12?
Yeah, I think that 12, 13 is the cutoff. So, like, there was like a 14-year-old in there. So they're like, okay, Oklahoma, you're gone. So Louisiana and Texas were in like a pseudo championship game. It was like whoever wins, you're in. You're going to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I don't know who won that game. If anybody at home knows who won, let me know because I was trying to find the score earlier.
That's wild. Little League World Series drama.
Supposedly, this also happened on their softball team in Oklahoma.
Really?
Same.
So a bunch of cheating scumbags
in
out
Tulsa,
there. Choctaw
Oklahoma. It
Nation.
sounds like they're
Bunch of
just
cheating sons of bitches out there.
in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Name one good thing about Oklahoma. I can't. 40 seconds remaining. If you want to send in a $10 super chat, you get a bunch of raffle tickets. We stay live, and I will do this beer bong that I've already poured up, quite frankly. And I just I don't want to pour it down the sink. That's sucky.
Wasteful.
That'd be so wasteful.
Those children in Africa could have had that bong.
Exactly. 30 seconds left. They could have had this Happy Dad, fruit punch flavored, but now they can't, and neither can I. $10. Who's got it? 15 seconds remaining. You get raffle tickets if you do. You get to keep us live for a few extra minutes, and you get the glory of helping me chug one with Keith Goodman. Keith, I'm so sorry. I don't know if it's going to happen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, look what it's at. 202.69.
Nice.
Nice. All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been real. It has been fun. But it is my fiance's birthday, and I want to go celebrate with her. I love you guys. Next time we'll be live will be on Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Time, so make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications. We're giving away one of these shirts. It's going to be absolutely electric. By the way, share the stream. Tell your friends. Everyone needs to come hang out. This is the spot to be on YouTube. So if you haven't already, subscribe, 100% free. Watch party on Saturday, 2 p.m. We will see you there. My name is Trizzy for Loco Lopez. Y'all stay golden. We'll see you Saturday.